Oh, thank you, Sin Switcher. That was a good one. Very professional. Anyway, welcome to Duckling Open number 137, where I'm definitely not just preparing my chat as Sin Switcher decided to put us into the stream. But anyway, we are here in our monthly tournament, and I'm here with Steelball.
Hey, hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, so welcome to our monthly tournament up to 4.2k MMR, which is around diamond-ish. And we are here with the first two of our players. We are starting on Last Fantasy this month. So very interesting starter. And we are looking at the first of our players. It is the yellow Protoss players. Used to be Zerg, but it is a Protoss player representing Big Bang Exports. It is Ibiri. Which I do have to add an alias for.
And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the north of America, not exactly sure where, representing LSU CSL team, which we think might be a university. They have a tiger as a...
They do. It's pretty cool.
It is our... is it teal? It's not teal. We have a discussion
light
before.
Blue. This is not teal.
Suspiciously teal Terran. It is Libre.
Yes, that is a tiger. Looks a bit concerned.
Yeah.
It's not like
it
menacing
looks like
tiger. It looks like a little concerned.
No. It looks like it's waiting for like someone is going to about to give it. No.
Yes, like I about to give it a treat.
Like someone is about to give it like a steak, and instead they give him a banana, and he's like, "Huh?" He's like, "What?" He's confused. He's like, "I that's not what I wanted. I was expecting a steak."
Yeah. No, that happens. Don't you hate it when you try to get a steak and they just give you a banana? I hate when that happens.
Well, unless you're an ape, you know, then maybe like it's the opposite.
Shaking my head.
Imagine my ape.
Interesting Reaper
yeah.
wall.
Anyway, what?
Interesting Reaper wall over here.
Yeah, but, well, it's hermetically sealed. That's the
but the
important
Reaper
bit, right?
just comes from the natural anyway.
As long as you know where it's coming from.
True.
It's, you know, if it comes in through the front door, it's a guest, right?
Oh, okay.
But if it's sneaking from the back, then yeah. Good day, handsome people. Hello, Aistan Esville, Werehog, 36, who happens to have a banana for an icon.
Oh, I see. Hold on, how do I add alias?
Banana badge.
Miscellaneous? Hold on, I'm definitely not adding. Stick, what is going on in the game? Tell me as I add an alias.
We have a Twilight Council, a couple of Reapers are poking in, but nothing too crazy. Libre is getting that second base and getting a starport. We have Cyclone on the way, which is, you know, kind of typical. Nothing super crazy. Both players opening up pretty standardly. They both know where the other one is, I believe. I think.
Yeah, they do at this point. I think
Ivy just now confirms it.
Yeah, the adept is going in right now.
No, actually, no. I think there was a probe scout at the start because we have vision on the high ground as well. Right, there's a robo, not Steam. The Protoss Steam Blink is on the way.
Protoss Steam Blink. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it is. Kinda, yeah. It makes it go faster.
I mean, it doesn't make them shoot faster though.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose the charge is more like the Protoss Steam. Blink would be like Blink would be like what? Like
Banshee speed. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe boost.
Maybe boost, yeah.
Remember we had to research boost for the Medivacs back in the days?
Wait, don't we do that still? Gosh.
You research that upgrade thingy.
Yeah, you do.
That make his boost more.
Ah, it just
that no
makes
one
the bush
ever
faster.
takes.
I see, I see.
There was like one moment in time where everyone took that upgrade and then it disappeared. Alright, nice drop here. Getting a couple of probes, but oh, just about manages to get away.
Yeah, that was very close, but
God forbid.
manages to save most of the units from that drop.
See, this is what happens when you don't have blink.
True.
Yeah, the medivac has boost and you don't have blink, so you can't catch the medivac.
Yeah, don't have that boost.
Ooh,
Speaking
we have
of-
cloak for the banshee. Speaking of cloak banshees,
Speaking of boost, I mean, I don't know if there will be Banshee speed, so we'll see.
we do have a safety bunker, which I like. It's not something you normally see every time, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but with that, there will be a blink into the main base, and there is no tank ready, so the Stalkers will even deny the Banshee, it looks like, or the Cloak at least. Steam as well!
Oh no.
The first Banshee
the
gets
power,
sniped.
The power of blink! Ay, ay, ay. Very nicely done. Okay, so there is a tank here to defend. So there's not going to be a game-ending situation here, and the main base has been evacuated from SCVs, but
but that means there
is
Yeah, that means there is
getting
no
a
mining.
lot of value.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so far, how many supply depots have gone down? It'll be 3
Supply
now.
block. Yeah, supply blocking Libres, so can't even make reinforcements anymore. And the orbital.
Oh,
is
the boys are
pretty
going forward, trying to bait a blink into the tanks, maybe. These stalkers, yeah, they're trapped here, so they're gonna get recalled. But they
Except
did a
this guy.
fuck ton of damage. Oh no, guys, what happened? Did I
didn't
miss
get
a
the
memo?
memo.
Guys, I was just looking at the trees over the cliff. I wasn't standing with everybody else. Stalker had abandonment issues. Ooh. Oh no! Ooh, okay, that gets everything. Sorry, that was a very cogent sentence by my.
Uh-huh.
I tried to say too many things at once,
You did,
and
yeah,
none of
yeah.
them came out as words. Not a single one.
Just all blended together into one sound.
Just talking like a baby.
That being said, our Protoss already has an established third base. Meanwhile, Libre did lose a lot of mining time in the main base, and that orbital is pretty low. Also, I don't think there is a third one. No.
Still look at the income tab. Meals are good.
Yeah, but they only can take you so far. The bunker was also not filled with any units, so the stock is just marching.
It is telling though what the gas income disparity is between the two players, and when the Protoss has a gas income advantage, it is very bad.
Yeah, I mean, Libre only now put refineries on the natural, so was not able to mine gas for a long time, and yeah, as you said, using quite a lot of it right now, so that is definitely the bottleneck of current economy here.
So charge is finished for the charge lots, and +1 weapons, well, Iberi is not even waiting for the charge, just going in right for the upgrade, just going right in. There is a follow-off with Colossus, but I mean, why wait? I guess Iberi realizes, yeah, this Terran can't even defend against what I have, why wait for later? And just like that, Iberi takes game number 1.
Yeah, GG, well played. Very solid game from Iberi there. Just overall, solid play. Didn't get caught off guard by a drop. Was managed to like just manage every aggression pretty well, and yeah, that was enough to take the game. Just build up the economy. The blink in really did a lot. I feel like, again, like if there was like one tank in the main, like that would change a lot. But because there wasn't, you know, that blink into the main did a lot of damage to Libre, and it was very difficult to get back from that.
See, Steam. This is what Steam does. You drop a bunch of Marines into your enemy's base with Steam, and it's like everything dead.
Yes.
Blink is kind of like that, the role of that. Even though it's mechanically different, it has the same role, right?
maybe.
I'm desperately trying to make myself right.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's very roundabout.
I do agree that charge is closer than that. Charge is closer than blink to that.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because they're both tier 1 units, so you know, and that's their big upgrade that makes them like extra fast and damaging, right? What's Steam for Zucklings? It's speed, right? And adrenal glands. It has to be
but
both.
Adrena is like very late upgrade. So like it doesn't exactly, you know, match because it's way in late game.
So I'm explaining to Libre that oh there we go. Tokamak is going to be our next map. Yep, you do.
Tokamak, the greatest map because it has all the Mopis.
Not all of them, but quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
I like the one that's
Smashing
the buttons
keyboard.
and
Yes.
controlling
Relatable.
the nuclear reactor. Which is definitely what you want Moopies to do. Well, Captain Fish did say that he was is not at home to participate in the tournament, and suppose that's a good thing.
How so?
Try to be subtle.
Nah. I did get it.
We forgot predictions.
I did.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Look. I'm not opening the mid-series. Too late now.
Well, but at least Captain Fish isn't here to see it.
Shh, nobody tell him.
Shh, nobody tell Captain Fish. Tell Captain Fish everything went fine.
Yes.
All the predictions, we did not forget predictions. We did everything. It's fine.
Yeah.
In fact, don't tell him anything. Don't. It's fine. Don't. No need. No, just you don't not talk to him. But just just be cool. Be cool. Be calm.
See, I won't
Just,
say anything, but you
you know?
seem more guilty than I am with how much you're explaining. Just saying.
Trying to make this entertaining group.
Saying. I mean, clearly this is your fault. I'm just gonna pin it on you because
You know, if it helps you, just go ahead. Speaking of going ahead, we are on Tokamak LE. We're in the northeast corner of the map. Representing Bing Bong Exports. It's exports. Bing Bong Exports. It is our Nuzurg, our Yellow Protoss, Iburi.
And across the map we have their opponent. It is the light blue Terran player representing LSU. It is Libre.
I noticed that Iburi's team badge or whatever is it's kind of like an ogre eating tacos.
That I do not know. It is kind of an ogre.
Yeah, it looks tasty.
I still don't know.
Looks like something out of
I still don't know what the meaning of the logo is.
Look, it's an ogre and he's eating stuff. I don't know why the tacos are on a floating piece of dirt, like land, like a rock floating in space. It's not. We want plates. It's not on a plate. This is the thing I'm questioning there.
Anyway, we have this block from Libra here on the second base of the Protoss. Once again, EB choosing to go for the Reaper wall. That was... EB almost put a Nexus next to it. This is not Terran.
Just shove all the buildings like a cardboard animation.
No. Reaper goes down. Libre does
But
make
no.
the command center on the high ground. No orbital yet. So. I guess no. Now going for the orbital.
Do you think viewers are starting to have side bets on whether we remember predictions or not?
Yes. I don't have to
So
think
there's always
about
something to gamble on. So there's always something to gamble on.
that. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, Einstein. we failed you.
Okay, Einstein, see how it is. Meanwhile, we have double racks here from Libre. So I guess going for it 1-1.
Iberi again going for the Twilight Council. Let's see if it's going to be the same build as before. I mean, it did work pretty well on Last Fantasy. Reaper manages to kill the Adept, but the Adept gets a delay on that bunker.
Yeah,
Not that it matters too much, but it does.
Yeah, it
kills
doesn't
the
matter
SCV,
too much
yes.
because there is no attack coming just yet. But yeah, it gets the SCV. But with an Adept, you will probably want something more, to be fair.
Well, there's Blink on the way. And Steam. This time, we don't have a lot of Stalkers
This is
on
free
either
racks.
side. In fact, we have one. Oh.
Stick, this is a free racks.
And Iberi is not going to find out about this for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, the Adept died at the wall, so it didn't even go into the main base. And yeah, Iberi will be completely blindsided by this.
And what I was saying is there wasn't unlike the previous game where there was a count of Stalkers ready for Blink to come in, so there's going to be an attack. Here, it's not going to happen. This is going to be quite a while before Iberi marches out on the map with these Stalkers. And by then, Libre is going to hit hard like a hammer.
Yeah, the Bio Army is already building up. We have Marauders, we have the Steam is almost already halfway down. We have combat shields on the way. We have even upgrades for those Bio units as well.
It's the Warp Prism from Iberi. Maybe if the Warp Prism goes in a little earlier to sneak in.
I think Iberi is doing the same thing. Basically, we'll try to just blink into the main base of Libre. We may actually go in a base trade.
Oh. So it depends on Libre's timing here. Because Libre is starting to mass up a pretty good army. Are they? No, there's no Medivac coming in. The factory is just...
No.
It's not even finished yet. Yeah, this is...
Ooh, and the
This is
Reapers
pure
also
Ooh.
scout the army of the Protoss, and Iberi actually goes back. The Warp is...
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Well,
Well-
that was Steam though, and remember, there's no Medivacs.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, on one hand, that was great because now that the threat of the Warp is not there and the blinking can't happen. But at the same time, that also means that Libre showed their hand.
And also Iberi as well. So they both kind of got lucky there a little bit. They were both planning something cheeky. And neither of them got to finish what they were starting. So they can actually play an honorable game from here on out.
I mean, you say that Iberi already has third base being set up. Meanwhile, Libre is still on 2 and, you know, still working on that army. So I'm not sure if that wasn't better for the Protoss in a way.
I suppose you're right, because, well, see, the thing is, this time the Protoss isn't doing the damage to the Terran that we saw in the previous game.
True.
And right now, the Terran is taking up, getting a very powerful bio army.
Getting Medivacs.
Just when these Medivacs are out, this army is going to be basically unstoppable with what Iberi has right now.
Yeah, but, you know, just waiting for those
You
Medivacs.
guys are still injured. They're like, we did drugs, man, we did drugs. We gotta recuperate.
Yeah, Iberi checking on the army, seeing how much there is. Taking a look at the mineral line as well. In the meantime, setting up the third base, you know, getting some defense as well, in form of sentries, interestingly enough. Ooh, with the Medivacs being out.
or steams forward, which is the Protoss steam, the Protoss charge, the Terran charge. Is what I know what I'm saying.
Charge just
You?
completed, by the way.
But there are no zealots. It's not here.
I think there
In the
may be
re-
some at home, but yeah, not that many. More are being warped in currently, and I mean the Zealots will definitely help here, but Libya can just load this army and go into into a different base.
Yes, indeed. And also, the Terran is going to be up on upgrades. By quite a lot.
Yeah, the +1 already finished, the +1 armor is about to. Now the Zealots charge in.
Oh, they're going to go up in the rampant and choke point, and this is not the best for the Protoss here.
I mean, you say
Marines
that,
and
but the
Marauders are very
bio is
powerful.
also very weak and there's only one medivac left and doesn't have a lot of energy.
Oh, it doesn't have any boost. You could see it try to boost, and it just couldn't. Oh boy.
On the plus side,
Actually, it did have the boost.
that gives
It's
time.
not on cooldown.
Like,
Well, the Terran is, you know, while everything is going on, the Terran is building another army, right? Always.
yeah.
And that, yeah, I know. I think you noticed that command center is not exactly in position, and now the
No,
tank
it's
is blocking
fine.
it. And now Libre is like,
This is
oh yeah,
fine.
okay. This is Terran. We can fix those things. It's fine.
Hello there.
Okay, Haluk coming in.
Taking
Gotta
a
get a
good
good
look at
scouts,
these
the
bases.
tanks.
Taking a look at this 5-rack production.
Mm-hmm. And now look at the army supply.
Nope.
And Libra still has the upgrade advantage, at least until Iberi gets
Maybe
that +2.
you're actually going for a 4th base as this is happening, but I don't know if that's a good idea considering the army that she's about to face, or they.
I don't know. Well, might be able to catch the Walker transfer here and catch some value. Oh, gets the. Oh, I thought Libra was going for the shield battery, but no. Yeah, there we go. Just sit here and catch the Walker transfer there. Why not? Why? You don't have to go in. You can get value just sitting around. The tanks are doing the job of keeping the army away from you. Be able to snipe the 3rd base, maybe even circle to the 4th.
But
Oh,
now
oh.
the Protoss is coming in and with a Colossus as well, so that will help with the bio army. And the
the
tanks are
charge
being
was done.
focused.
There's just a little bit too much Protoss with the defender's advantage here. Libre has to back away. Having lost an army, look at the supply again. Libre double the army supply. This is the power of Terran production and why it's really good to have a lot of production. While you're fighting and losing units, you're making the next army, and it's going to be bigger somehow.
Yeah, but I mean, the losses
boy,
are
don't
also
drop.
not insignificant on the side of Libre. You have to keep that in mind. And, you know, the Protoss was able to establish that 4th base. It's not saturated right now after losing all those probes, but it's still there.
And if you look at the units lost tab, you can see that the Libra is trading pretty well, because mostly what Libra lost is Marines, the cheapest army unit in the Terran arsenal, and only a handful of gas units. While Iberi lost a bunch of Stalkers, some. Thing is, not probes, the other ones. What are the
babes.
names? Sentries is what I meant to say. Yeah, the robotics facility, the robotics bay. No, not that.
Oh,
This
did he
is-
finish it.
Well, but in the meantime, in the 4th base. Oh yes, that's what we like to see. The multi-prong.
Yes, very
So
nice.
Iberi is now on 3 bases, one of them quite injured. Very desaturated in terms of workers, and down in army. But Storm is on the way.
True, true.
And there are three Colossi, so that's a lot of AoE on the Protoss side. If you get to catch the Terran in a bad positioning, that could destroy a whole Terran army just with the extra effect. There was another command center off the center. Libre is like, just put them down and fix it later.
Yeah, let's just throw it somewhere here.
Typical contractors, you know. Build first, think later. Okay.
Those three Colossi, though, they do pack quite a punch to these Marines.
Indeed. No Vikings for Libre, though. Oh, well, there are a few Vikings. There are only 2 here with the army.
I mean, there are so many Medivhs.
Yeah.
Ooh, but Libre has to be careful. Those small pockets of units cannot be attacking this Protoss army on their own.
I think maybe Libre was trying to bait them in. Or maybe they were caught on a hold command or something.
Yeah.
Oh, in the meantime, Libre drops into the main base. Does catch that robotics bay, which means no more Colossi, no disruptors.
Oh, the probes.
And the storm is revealed.
Well, so 18 probes died just in that drop alone, and now the army is just passing each other as Iberi is focused on defending the base.
I think the Terran has this. Iberi still has a big army, but there are not enough storms to deal with everything that Libre has.
Libre has
and
to be careful not to get sandwiched though.
As long as Libre stays away from those Colossi, or even manages to snipe some of them, and one of them already was sniped, Libre should be in fantastic position. I am worried about the upgrade disparity though.
True, the Protoss did just spike up in the upgrades in the meantime.
Look at the Terran production, it's all Marauders. So all queued up. These Medivacs are so low on health.
Yeah.
But they do have energy, so they can heal. So that's the important bit.
They're holding together on duct tape.
Look at it. Oh, Libre has 92 workers to the 54 of Iberi. Oh no, the army gets caught unawares here. More reinforcements are coming in though.
Yeah, but this is a big Protoss army, so I have to be careful.
Whittling down those zealots is so difficult. They're so tanky.
In the meantime, there's also a Zealot run by dealing with the SCVs. 13 CVs dead already, and the fourth base of Libre is not mining.
It is being under attack. Why is this a command center? Was that? Oh, it's a
new base.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was the natural for a second. Wait, what? Well, here's the storm. Doesn't quite catch a lot of Marines there, but boys are being pulled, workers are dying. GG, well played. Libre taps out. Iberi coming in with that last-ditch counterattack there.
Yeah, I mean it went pretty well. Dealt with the tanks, dealt with the bio. The SCVs were down, the base was down, and yeah, Iberi was able to take this series 2-0.
Very nicely done. I thought Libre definitely had that game. That was Libre was so ahead for so long in terms of like just the momentum of the game. But getting caught at that last moment with the army and without anything to be able to deal with those zealots, this is where you need a ghost with EMP, right? Just getting rid of the shields takes down so much of the defense of the enemy, so you can whittle them down. But other than that, you can't punch in through, despite doing so much damage.
I think it's also important to point out that, as you said, the Iberi just spiked up in the upgrades afterwards. Like originally, at first, like basically what it seemed like was that Libre had prepared like this very well-made build, you know, with the upgrades, with everything, with steam, and then went for the attack. And that was not enough, and I feel like after that Libre fell a little bit behind because Libre wasn't keeping up on the upgrades, on the tech and so on, in the same way that Iberi was, and Iberi was just able to just go ahead with the tech.
And it was very close.
It was close, true.
It was very, very, very close. Because Iberi didn't have a lot of storms in that in that group. There were a few Templars with barely any energy, but they were used effectively. And keeping most of the Colossi alive for a long time was also a really, really lucky for Iberi. Because if Libre had those 5 Vikings at the same time together with the army, when they were engaging the Colossi, that would have been a very different different scenario. But there were just never enough Vikings to actually deal with 3 Colossi at the same time. So
Yeah,
all in
that's
all,
true. That's true.
pretty good play by both of these players.
Yeah,
Libre is
literally
a new,
saying the same thing 2 minutes ago. This Libre should probably
Libre
have
is
more Vikings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings and Ghosts towards the later situation. Once Storm was exposed, I think that's where you're gonna. Oh, I gotta have some Ghosts.
Oh, Libre is also saying that they forgot about their 4th.
Libre is a new appearance in our tournament.
True. So nice first showing.
That's nice to see.
Very solid.
Welcome. And we have Hobo Bobo, who is also a new appearance in our tournament, going up against Iberi.
And they are Terran.
Do I call them Hobo or Bobo?
Both, because it's funny. Unironically, we picked this series because I thought this name is hilarious. Like,
yeah, it
like
reminds me of
the 4th time you will say in a cast, like things will just stop having any meaning.
Hobo Bobo, yes. It reminds me of Mojo Jojo from
Sure.
Powerpuff Girls. Mojo Jojo.
I just feel like this is just one of those names where it's just like your brain just turns off at some point. Oh, also I just checked as we have an update on Wikipedia, and Libre is from Peru. There you go.
Ah, okay. Well, they're both from EU, so we can go to EU.
Okay, time for the EU party.
The dance of Europe, where we find the servers and try to figure out which instance of the server everyone is in.
Oh, that's always good. Where are you? Party. Huh? Okay, and now we wait.
Now we try and find everybody. Okay, we have Hobo Bobo. Hobo Bobo.
Okay, I was confirming if this is Iberi. So, hold on as I add another alias.
Rochi.
Rochi.
I like that name. That's a great Zerg name.
Yeah, except Iberi doesn't play Zerg anymore.
God damn it. Who's that? There was a player with Marine in the name who played Zerg, right? In our tournaments.
No?
Or am I imagining?
I don't think so. We did have, I
Face
think,
Marine,
Templar who played Zerg.
Well, yeah, we definitely had that.
Okay, torches.
Raynor plays Zerg. It's also like a thing.
Right.
But at least Baby Marine plays Terran.
Yeah, his brother did better at that, man.
I am imagining in my head, maybe, someone who has Marine in their name in a tournament at some point in the past.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't think so.
Well, there was a Red Gunner guy who was Protoss.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily count.
Yeah. I mean, you would assume a gunner would be Terran, but we also did have Gunner playing Protoss as well.
Just going on a nostalgia trip through the names of past players. Potato Pleb, remember Potato Pleb? The greatest nickname in sport.
Right after Papa Panda.
Oh, Papa Panda is the greatest nickname in sport, yes.
Uh-huh. Oh no, my Piplu fell over.
Okay. So I think my brain fell over.
Speaking of funny names, my Piplup is not my favorite Pokemon because of the name, mostly.
Which one?
Piplup.
Piplup.
It's just so funny to say every time.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
It's Piplup. No?
I am in agreement. All right, everyone. Welcome to Torches LE, where in the northeast corner of the map, representing Bing Bong Export, it is our Blue Protoss. Otherwise known as Rochi, it is Ibiri.
And across the map we have their opponent. It is the Green Terran player, representing himself and coming, I believe, from Ukraine. It is Hobobobo.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so we have another TVP.
True.
Another new Terran. We don't know anything about this Terran.
Okay, what do you think about this wall?
It's not a wall. the wall is not a wall, Kuro.
It's not. I mean, it is a Reaper Cliff, but okay, sure, why not?
I mean, and it will still go through the main. No, we have an energy block.
Yes, we have another energy
So
block. We had one last game as well.
Yeah, maybe it's the same Terran.
It's just popular. Okay, Protoss did it for so long to the Zeg, and Terrans were like, you know what, we can do that too. And they just did. Oh, very greedy with SC, trying to come back for that engineering bay, but no, that's a bit too greedy.
So what has changed in the meta that makes Protoss so comfortable just expanding early on that you have to block them?
I'm trying to think. I'm not sure.
Because it's not like Reaper, like 4x Reaper it has gone away from the world. It can still exist, you know?
Yeah, it's rare. It's very, very rare.
Maybe they should bring it back.
3x at most. 4x is not really a thing.
It could be a thing if you want it to be a thing.
Look, I'm not Terran. I'm not gonna speak to it. Oh, no.
I'm barely Terran as well, so it's fine. Also, predictions are open.
I was trying to be sneaky.
You weren't. I actually look at the chat. Oh, speaking of it, I forgot to open YouTube chat again because I have to open it after the stream starts.
Do you actually? I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it is.
Like I can open like the video where the stream is supposed to happen, and usually it will just start. It does bug sometimes. I will say it does bug sometimes.
Oh, it never starts the video. I always have to refresh the page.
Oh, how weird.
And the pop-out chat is per. The pop-out chat is per video. It's not like Twitch.
Yes.
In Twitch, you can keep the pop-out chat open, and it will always be on that channel.
Yeah, it's same for Kick.
So you don't even have to watch the channel or hear it. You can just hang out in chat.
Ooh, that adept getting sniped by the Widowmine. Nicely done.
Very nicely done. That Widowmine looked smug.
Yeah, one shot, one
like,
kill.
Like, beep, 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 and then walked away. Like, yeah, bitch.
It's hiding under a rock now.
I mean, it's a good place to hide.
Yeah, looks like we
It's
may
better
have
than
a
hiding
Widowmine
over a
drop,
rock.
maybe.
It's a possibility. Yeah, so far, the Widowmines being played defensively against any kind of shenanigans. Not that there are any coming. We do have a robotics facility. Robotics... Robotics... I keep confusing these two with day. I don't know why. The robotics facility on the way for Rochi/Ibiri. And we have Blinko. This is pretty much the same thing we saw in the previous two games.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but this is a different map, so we'll see how that plays out here. Meanwhile, we have those two Widow Mines coming towards the Protoss. There is a spotter pylon, so at least Ibiri should be aware that something is coming. We'll see if they can defend. I keep saying she because Ibiri sounds female to me. I'm sorry.
It does kind of sound like a feminine name.
Yeah.
To me as well. Okay, Blink isn't quite finished, so this might not get sniped. Good timing on the part of Hobo Bobo. Does get a couple of probes and keeps the Widow Mines both alive. That's a nice a little addition, because they can be very nasty later on.
Oh, coming
no,
back
Blink
for
is
the
finished.
natural.
Oh, dropping into the natural base.
Oh, it's a stalker, I guess.
I think if we tried to blink that stalker away and kind of fumble it, because it looks like it was trying to.
That was close.
It was trying to move there. Yeah. Okay, all in all, did a little bit of damage and mostly kept Ibiri very distracted for the past minute or so. And look at Hobo Bobo's production right now compared to Ibiri. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ibiri was very much focusing on the defense and, you know, pulling the probes around as well, so the lost mining time is there too. And in the meantime, the Terran is just building up.
Steam is finished, medivacs are already existing in the world. Wait, did the one get sniped? Oh, that one got sniped in the on the other side of the map. But there are two finished about now. So there is healing, there is steam. Combat shields is just about finishing. And
Those
this
stalkers are in
Protoss
danger.
army is in a lot of danger.
Yeah, this is a strong Terran army here with the medivacs as well, and the Widow Mines here to help too. Also, I will say, I just want to say, I missed the color setup from last game because I can barely see blue on the minimap. So sorry.
You need to brighten your screen a little bit, because blue is okay on the minimap. It's not purple.
It's not purple, but it's still doing that.
Okay, Widow Mines catching a couple of probes. But that means they're not ready to trigger on the army. Nice denial on that third base. That was a cancel.
Maybe trying to move out of the base, but the Terran army is right there and just steaming forward, ignoring completely the defensive setup. And yeah, Hobo just takes game number 1.
Very nicely done.
Indeed.
This is what happens when you have the medivacs in time. With your main army. When you move out.
I mean, to be fair, this was also a very different kind of build. This was hold on.
Yeah.
A 1-1 plus 1-1.
Yeah. Yes! Victory! Sorry. Just happy that it's finally catching on.
It is not catching on, but I did find it pretty funny.
You said it on your own accord. It is.
Yeah,
It is my definition of catching on.
Look,
Most people don't even know what we're talking about.
look,
'cause
my
they don't
brain
even
is
know
a
that they're on math.
spreadsheet, and that just made sense.
Yes, I told you the math works out. It's very elegant once you understand it. Okay, Tokamak is going to be our next map.
It's just that, like, without context, we don't even know what we're talking about.
What we're talking about is that my mathematical brain came up with how to describe other builds than 2-1 with the terms 2 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3, and you know. You have 1-1-1, you have 2-1-1, you have 1-1 plus 1-1, you have 1-1-3, 1-2-1. Can work it out in any way, and you always understand. If you understand the math behind this, you always understand the build.
Yeah, well, true. See, now next level, Stick, next level is understanding the naming scheme for the new Wikipedia brackets. If you can get through that, then you're pretty good.
Well, what happened? What are they?
Because ever since they made the new system, like, it's a really good system, just to make it clear. Like, the system is really good. But they made brackets more flexible, So now they don't have, like, they do have aliases, like, you know, 16 single elimination and stuff like that, but it's like alias. But the actual name is like something like 16U8B7 something, you know, like it's like just numbers and letters, but like each number and letter means something in the structure of the bracket. So in theory, you could just by the name of the bracket know what kind of bracket it is, but it's like way too complicated at a glance.
This is what happens. Institutions grow big. You start to have an organization system, and everything looks like weird
It's not
code.
so much organization system as like the brackets are more flexible, because now you don't have to have like a whole row of buys. You just remove those matches. It's just that the names are less intuitive.
Anyway, speaking of intuitive names, we are on Tokamak LE. We're in the northeast corner of the map, representing Bing Bong I keep saying esports instead of exports. Exports. It is our Blue Protoss, otherwise known as Rochi. Give it up for Ibiri.
And across the map we have their opponent. It is the green Terran player, representing himself. It's Hobobobo.
Those gamers do be gaming, Pai. Those gamers do be gaming.
They do indeed.
Is that how we speak nowadays? I don't know. Is that how cool kids speak?
I don't know. What do the kids say these days? Based.
Based. Yeet.
No, Yeet is so last year.
Got. I don't know. I don't even know what the jokes are about how kids speak these days.
I stopped keeping up. It's the first sign of being on. You just stop keeping up with the lingo. Just like, yeah, just whatever.
No, they say no shot. They say no shot, right? That's the thing.
That's not new though. There's no cap. And cap.
No cap.
Yeah.
That means no Captain America, right? Because when Captain America left Avengers, that's where it comes from.
Exactly.
That's kind of now.
I always say that. I keep saying that. Like that. What's even funnier than me not knowing like the new lingo is the fact that because I mostly consume media in English, I genuinely have no idea how the Polish youth speak.
Well, yeah,
no idea.
Yeah. To be fair, if you spend a lot of time online, you don't know how anyone actually speaks.
I mean, fair. Also, the sad truth is that the Polish youth also just speaks English slang. So.
Well, that's everywhere. That's worldwide. Everybody's on the internet now.
Yeah, I guess.
And we have a 1-1-1+1.
Wait, but then
Actually,
the map doesn't work then.
No. The math. No, actually no. Once you have the starport, the math ends. This is a 1-1-1.
Okay. So it's just the opening map.
Yeah.
I see.
Because beyond that, it's just, whatever you build, right?
Meanwhile, we have a difference from Ibiri as there is no blink. Going straight to charge instead. Well, the second just marching in.
I'm just rolling in. Hello!
It's like, well, the door is open, so I guess.
Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior Raynor? It's like he just rolled in, killed a couple of probes, and then strolled out. It's so brazen.
We have another Widowmine drop. Once again, there are buildings all over the edge of the base, so Ibiri will be alerted to this.
Are the stalkers in position?
Yeah, they are.
They do not have blink, and blink is not even close to being started. So
Oh,
Okay, we don't mind
oh.
dogs in. Boom. Ooh, nice. Get
Yeah,
you
no pull.
6. Oops.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh,
No, no,
oh,
no, no,
oh,
no, 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 no.
oh. Oh, the bunch up, the bunch up. Oh, oh. Bobo is aiming.
Good
Okay.
retargeting,
Okay.
but yeah, it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
No, I like the control, but yeah, gets 9 probes for this trouble for 2 Widow Mines. Medivac goes home.
Yeah, both Widow Mines were destroyed, but the Medivac was safe. And now we have a Banshee for round 2. But at the same time, our Protoss player is across the map too.
That Banshee does not have Cloak, and I don't think Hobo Bobo is in a position to send units across the map. Hobo Bobo needs everything right here to defend. The bunker gets ganked.
Oh, the tank is out though.
Tank is out, but it is not sieged.
I mean, it would be doing more damage to SCVs probably than it should. Now it is sieged.
Still 9 SCVs go down, so that's good damage
Where's
done
the
by
Banshee?
Ibury here. It's at the back of the army. It was nipping at the. It's in the middle of the
it
map
came
now.
back. I was like, where's the Banshee? Can't find it.
Has 0 kills to its name. I think maybe Hobo Bobo used F1
F2?
at some point.
Maybe F2. Could be. Because it should be doing damage across the map, because to be fair, the entire army of Ibiri was across the map, so there was no defense of the bases.
Still, this Banshee, yeah, the best place for it to be would have been doing damage, but I think an all-army command accidentally moved it out of position, and it almost ran into the army of Ibiri on the other side of the map as it came back. So a bit of wasted opportunity, but it's still here to be annoying while Hobo Bobo is setting up.
I mean,
this
push. As you said, that Banshee does not have Cloak. Like its task is mostly distraction. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that sound.
You have fun.
No, that's like the doorbell.
Ah, okay. Do you have food coming in or something?
I wish.
Did you even eat today?
I had a croissant. Thank you very much.
Okay. Leave me alone! Can't you see I'm gaming here? Stop.
I kid you not, I started the Final Fantasy stream yesterday and somebody immediately started calling the door. I'm like, I'm not answering. I'm not home. I'm busy. Leave me alone.
I'm in another planet.
Oh, but that is a nice attack. Nice setup here from Hobo Bobo on this third base of Ibiri. The Nexus is slowly going down and the army cannot really approach with all those tanks being sieged here.
The third does go down. The army of Ibiri is still somewhat scary here because Hobo Bobo's army is kind of split between here and what is being made at home. I don't know if Hobo Bobo can push here. Storm isn't finished. Ah, yes, okay. Yeah. There we go.
Storm was like halfway done. Ibiri was trying to wait for the storm, but it did not happen.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute, is the storm even finished? I was like, oh, it's not. Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, but...
Yes, so Hobo Bobo takes the series 2-0.
GG?
The revenge of the Terrans. GG, well played. And Hobo Bobo will go up against Battle Pants in the third round, the semi-final, in fact, of today's Duckling Open. So we have a TVT. We can stay in Europe. No,
No, Battle Pants is in Australia. We have to go in.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Okay. Not to EU, to NA. To NA we go. Okay, I'm here. I came across the ocean. Okay, I was about to say, do you want me to start the party? But no, you started the party. I vote Krop for party leader. So battle pants. Hold on, where's our? In the last SD. Wait, is that SD? Wait, what number are we on? I keep forgetting.
137.
136 is missing from the Wikipedia. That's what confused me.
What?
I was like, wait a minute, there's supposed to be one here.
It shouldn't be missing. Huh?
Oh, it's missing from the overall one.
What?
From the overall table.
Oh,
The,
that yeah, okay, I got what you mean.
yeah.
Because
Battle
that one
Punch,
is because that one is manual.
I was like, yeah, Battle Punch was a finalist last SDO, and I was like, wait a minute, why does
Oh, hold on. We got an update from Live VIP, and Hobo Bobo used to go by Himars.
Himars?
Yes, I have seen that name before, but he name changed.
Okay. Okay. Right, we have them both here. Our first map is going to be. Where's my bracket? Persephone, the goddess of spring and death and houseplants. I'm not sure. I keep forgetting. Pi is saying they have the same doorbell at home. So this must be confusing. It's like when you watch a streamer and you hear like the Discord sounds. Like, bleep,
Yes,
bleep, and you're like, oh, I'm getting a message.
every time. No, you know what?
At least they changed back the
Stick.
automatic thingy.
Stick, you know
What?
what's worse? You know what's worse?
What's worse?
There is something
Yes.
in like the ventilation or something. There's something that makes this really faint sound, like something is like knocking on something. I don't know, like if metal is knocking on something. And in the right conditions, it sounds exactly like a Discord notification. That triggers me so much.
It's like a dropping or something.
Yeah,
in
like
the,
a water dropping or something. I don't know what it is, but like in the right like condition, it just sounds like a Discord notification. And like I get caught on that so often. It's so funny.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Look. I'm trying to like do 3 things at once.
Yeah, I was figuring you're buying time, so like. This is why I wanted to set up the party myself, because you know, to take things off your back.
I remember what I was doing. I was checking the teams of the players. I guess too late now.
Do you know what's really annoying? In terms of Discord sounds, there's I've been watching a lot of old shows on Netflix. One of them is Deep Space Nine. And at the end of the opening of Deep Space Nine, there's one note in the sound that sounds exactly like a Discord message every time.
Nice.
I don't know how that happens. What's going on? Because it doesn't sound like something out of the music track. It's a very orchestral, and suddenly it has like this sound, and it sounds like a Discord message, and it annoys me every time I hear it.
That is pretty fun. But anyway, we are in the semi-finals of our today's tournament. Probably not ideal colors now that I look at it. But anyway, we are in the semi-finals of Duckling Open number 137, our monthly tournament up to 4.2k MMR, which is around diamond level. And in the top left corner of Persephone, we have the first of our players. It is the green Terran from Ukraine. It is Hobo Bobo.
In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from Hungary, but currently living in Australia, it is our red Terran. Give it up for the Pants of Battle Pants! Captain Battle Pants! the current runner-up of SDO. Last SDO went up against Elaine, 3-2. It was a very close final.
Also, a quick shout out to
TVZ.
Sugarcode the Second, who just raided us, and I saw there was Norbash Bash raided us earlier as well. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Welcome to the madhouse. Or whatever. I don't know. He's just trying to sound cool.
I mean, this is a
Why is-
retirement home, if
why is-
anything.
Why is Sugar called Sag?
Because Sugarcode
Oh,
did
okay.
lose to Werehog. It was a 2-1 though, so still, good job.
Nah.
Hey,
Not bad at
2-1
all.
is a pretty good score. Look, I'm just saying, some of the pros do go 3-0 to some other opponents, so you know, there's no shame.
Alright, we have mirror builds so far, nothing super
was-
crazy.
I was gonna make a joke with no shame and shameless somehow, but nothing came up. So just take it as what the word
Also,
is.
Shameless hasn't played in our tournaments in a long time, so
Nah, he's playing in the tunas quite often. I wouldn't say
okay.
regularly, but quite often.
okay. Maybe I'm just not up to date on the tunas because I keep missing them.
Yeah. Oh, the SCB going down.
Okay. Doesn't get a full scout here. Hobo Bobo.
I like that they have different skins at least. That will be helpful.
Yes, Hobo Bobo as the classic StarCraft 2 Terran.
And which
The
one
good
is this?
stuff.
Stick?
But that's the corporate one, isn't it? The shiny one?
Yeah, but what's it called?
Can't remember the name of that corporation.
See, the funny part is you could just make it up because I don't remember either.
I can't even come up with a good name. This is a plausible name. What was it? There was a Tyrannor?
it's like-
Tyrannus?
Something with a T, yeah. Yeah.
Tyrantor?
Chat, I'm sure chat will tell us in like 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll wait. Okay, Battle Pants not waiting though. Marching out across the map. Good, trying to poke in to Hobo Bobo's natural base there. Hobo Bobo ready for the Reaper flank.
Yeah, I mean, Hobo did see that there was a small army prepared and has a Cyclone on his side.
Yeah, the Cyclone is like, get out of here! Get off my lawn, kids! Coming here playing with fire! Stupid kids! Get out of here before I call the police! Ooh, is it? We're using the healing! We're using the healing Battle Pants! Good job!
I've noticed that actually a lot of players in our amateur tournaments are using these map features like the healing shrines. It's pretty interesting. Ooh, Hobo was sneaking
Ooh,
past.
Hobo manages sneaks around here. Battle Pants has no idea. Doesn't have anything to defend at home.
I mean, there is a tank.
So he does. Oh, but the Reapers is sneaking around.
They will delay the command center, so that's nice, but not for too long because the Cyclone is there, and on the front, as we said, there is a tank, so yeah, not much being done
Yeah,
there for
that
Battle
is
Pants.
not quite-
I mean, for Hobo, at the same time, Battle Pants does have that army that was hiding in the middle of the map, moving across now, but there is an army.
Like that they're
there.
hiding behind the rock. They're like, whoosh.
Okay, here's a
Okay.
story nobody will find funny, but I played PvP in Final Fantasy yesterday, and I play ranged DPS, and I kid you not, I had like a 1v1 fight with someone, and they just like hid behind the pillar, and every time I would like run around, they would just hide behind the pillar, and at some point I just like stood there, look at them like poking from behind the pillar. I'm like, I give up. I'm not gonna play this. I just left. I'm like, you win. Good job.
You win by attrition. You win by virtue of my time being worth more than this.
I mean, I didn't leave the game, but like I left the fight. I was like, good job, nice. Like I could not finish off that fight. I'm like, yep. The funny part was they were a healer, so they would just like hide behind the pillar and heal themselves.
I mean, sounds like a solid strategy. Okay. Liberator comes in. There's enough here to defend. The Cyclone can target this, but it can gonna get 4-5 SCVs before it goes down. Not bad at all. Battle Plans trying to come in here with a sneak around. This time Hobo Bobble is not in a position, although it is going to get scouted.
Yeah, that's why I can see exactly what is going on here, but I don't know if Hobo Bobble really cares about that because he is moving out. Oh, but this tank setup here.
Now this is TVT. This is starting to be a little more classic TVT.
Tyrador!
They both
There
are
you
very
go.
well entrenched. Tyrador, yes. I remember something like Tyrantador, Terstador.
Yeah!
Oh, nice interference matrices there. The tanks are going down. Hobo Bobo is getting sieged up in a position
Yeah.
that's going to be very difficult for Battle Plans to break.
Battle Plans was trying to move up with the Marines to maybe snipe some tanks, but all of his tanks are going down. The Cyclone on its own cannot really save this base, and the tanks are slowly leapfrogging forward.
Some of them are unsieged, but the ones who are sieged are keeping their backs clean. Yeah, it looks like Battle Plans is losing too much. Hobo Bobo is in a position to just keep leapfrogging ahead. Does have the air advantage as well with the Vikings and the Ravens. So there's always vision for Hobo Bobo's tanks. GG is called and Hobo Bobo takes game number 1 in this best of 3 semi-final.
Nicely done. Very solid TVT there from Hobo Bobo.
For both players, Battle Plans was pretty well entrenched there, but Hobo Bobo with the interference matrices, that's what you get the Ravens for.
Yeah. Nicely done.
A few key interference matrices at the right time, and you are golden.
I do wonder if maybe the Marines could have protected the tanks for Battle Plans a little more so the Ravens wouldn't be able to get as close, but it's very difficult because there was also an army behind those Ravens, so yeah, just very well executed there.
And tanks, because if you put your Marines next to your tanks, now the enemy's tanks are killing your Marines. It's a TVT, conundrum. It's always a puzzle of which unit needs to be where and against what. It's very chase gamey like that, you know. It's not like you just get the right composition of units in the army and just go ahead and do whatever. Okay, so Last Fantasy is going to be our next map. Both the players are ready. I stun. You miss them, but they're a ton of fun.
A ton of fun.
Ton of fun. Let's die stun. A precious gem. He's a ton of fun.
Yeah, he definitely is. I always have trouble with arranging the names on this map.
Yeah.
Which one is top?
I go with top and bottom, not left and right. It helps, I think. Speaking of help, we are on Last Fantasy, not the Final Fantasy. That's a different game. Ask Kuro about it later. On the east edge of the map. Don't ask me.
Do ask me. Just
Do
no
it.
spoilers, because I have not finished the game.
ATs are suspiciously teal Terran. Not suspiciously, but arguably teal. That's arguably teal
Sure.
Terran. Currently up 1 in his best of 3 series. Give it up for Hobo Bobo.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Terran player representing Hungary but living in Australia. It is Battlepants. And we have some interesting start.
Oh boy. We have a proxy 1 Rex. Nothing super crazy.
Okay, important note. Hobo Bobo has not seen where the opponent is. He's guessing. He just put the axe right in the middle, so it's close to everything. And he's just like, well, I'm going that direction.
Well, it's a Reaper. They move pretty fast, and
Yeah.
there's a speed zones as well. So, and the SCV is going to go for a quick.
Yeah, SCV will
Preliminary
go to
scout.
confirm. Yeah.
So
And-
if the base is here, the Reaper goes here, and if it's not here, then the Reaper goes the other way.
Yeah, exactly. And luckily for Hobo Bobo, it is where the base is.
Oh, can we build a bunker? We can build a bunker for the Reaper here, right? Sorry, I'm just I'm just getting excited.
That's more of a TVP thing, I think.
Okay. Couple of Reapers are already out. 2 more are on the way. And there it is. Gets a delay on
Yep.
that bunker.
On command
Gets a
center as
delay on the
well.
command center. Might even kill that bunker if it's not cancelled.
Meanwhile, it looks like Battlepants did skip Marines and skip Reapers and go straight for Marines. So at least he will have a few to defend, but you know they can be kited.
And grenaded. And there are more Reapers on the way. And also, very importantly, Reapers heal themselves.
True.
Marines need medivacs. Oh no. Catching another SCV there, another grenade, catching one of the Marines, 2 of the Marines in fact.
Yeah. Very nice
Very
moves
nicely
there.
done there by Hobo Bobo.
Helion is on the way, which will help. I mean, one is already out.
And remember, Hellions, if you have like 5 or 6 Reapers, they almost one-shot an Hellion.
Yeah, that ball of Reapers is definitely getting bigger and it's trying to dive in on the units. The Reaper is pretty low.
Hobo Bobo being careful with the grenades, not using them so much so far.
Oh, the axe is floating
oh.
closer.
Yeah, I think Hobo Bobo is finished. Gets a long delay on the second base of Battle Pants, and now figures, alright, I'll just stay here and be annoying, go around and transition into a mech game, I think.
I mean, the Reapers are not really meant to end the game unless there's really nothing at the base of the opponent. They're more here to mess with their builds, to harass them a bit in the early game, and yeah, once the opponent has enough, you transition for the next thing.
Oof, a delay on the barracks as well. More SCVs getting caught. Oh boy. Great grenade used by Hobo Bobo here.
I saw it, and second Helion is so low, but it's being saved by a Medivac.
If only it could be healed.
It's if only.
If only it was walking on legs.
Yeah, I was gonna say if only it could you know transform, and then the Medivac can suddenly heal its armor.
Yeah, one thing I kind of failed to think about, and I think Hobo Bobo also failed to think about, Battle Pants made a bunch of Marines. Yeah, sending your barracks to scout is maybe not the best ideas.
Yeah, maybe not. Especially since it doesn't look like actually Hobo Bobo is going for mech. It looks like he just, you know, sent that barracks because they were closer just to scout. And going for double
maybe.
starport.
What? But why? You had Reapers to scout. Why send? It makes no sense. Alright, there's a drop by battle pants. There is a tank here to defend, and the Cyclone. It can easily snipe that medivac.
I like the tank
And a
position,
Viking
by
as
the way.
well.
Very nice tank there. I like this tank position, right behind the dish.
It's like hiding. Yeah, it's hiding behind the dish. Like, who? I didn't see it there.
It took me a while to
that's
notice
not-
where it was.
It's, yeah. And maybe my eyes are not a good example, but you know. Right, 4 more SCVs go down here.
Yeah, the Reapers once again dove in, but it looks like they've been dealt with. I don't think there's any left, are they? Yeah, all of them are gone. That was the last of the Reapers.
Yeah, Hoppo Bobo only made 7 of them, and they did so much damage.
Yeah, I find this setup interesting. 1 Rax, no add-on, one factory, 2 starports.
Well, you know, it's what you do. So
Like-
it's how you get more Vikings, right?
Air Terran is not like really a common thing, so I'm very interested as to what Hobobo is planning with this. If this is just to get that Viking advantage, but I mean, like, there's no support for these tanks. There are no Marines. There are like 3 Marines here.
Well, it's mostly about getting like a siege position, and then having the air advantage with the Liberator as well. Being able to chase away the enemy tanks and unsiege them is also very, very nice.
The Cyclone also helping
No.
the mix if anything comes close enough.
Yeah, so there is a little bit to defend, but it's just that battle plans can't get close enough to make any use of their own units. And now the base is under siege there. Workers are being repairing.
And can't even leave that
They're
base because of how
hostage.
many Vikings there are.
And the Liberator is sieged on the ramp, so any reinforcements get almost immediately sniped.
Sure.
Very, very good position by Hobo Bobo.
Yeah, very nice. At the same time, we do have 2 Cloak Banshees at the bases of Hobobobo, so there will be a lot of worker damage going on. But it looks like Hobobobo is committed to this attack, even landing the Vikings in the main base, denying steam.
Oof. Yeah, killing the add-ons is a very good catch. And now they fly away. GG, bye. See ya. Oh, Liberator getting another tank.
Yeah,
That Liberator has 25 kills. 25.
It's a pretty good spot. It just, as you said, it just parked right on top of the ramp where all the reinforcements were coming. So the army in the Natura was trapped. The army that was trying to come from the main was also running into the field. And yeah, just as you said, very good position here from Hobobobo.
See, this is the difference in Terran. It's just that you have one extra unit that can do one extra thing, and suddenly you have the advantage.
Yeah, the funny thing is though, Hobobobo is not mining. He has a few SCVs, but because of the Banshees, he had to move all of the SCVs away. So like, this is his attack, but it's enough.
Yeah, but it doesn't need. There's no need for an economy.
Yeah.
You already have the bigger army, and you're sieging up your opponent.
Very nicely done there for Hobobobo, and with that, he will be taking the series 2-0 and moving on to the Grand Finals.
Nice, very nicely done. In the meantime, we have Pretty Fly, otherwise known as Horseradish, winning 2-0 versus RDN User, and going up against Winter in the other semi-final, which we are going to cast right now. Where is the Winter from?
I believe he's your countryman.
Because we don't have them on our. We don't have them on our player list, I think.
We might not.
It's
But
not
they're
particular.
on Wikipedia. You can look at Wikipedia.
Okay. All right. Right. My brain works.
Or as
Sometimes.
they say, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Yo, we coming to Wikipedia. Sounds dirty. I don't want to say that again. Thank you for putting that in my head, group.
You're welcome.
Ugh, leaky pee.
I mean, that's their clan. Like when Wikipedia people actually had like a playing clan that played in the tournaments, they were from Wikipedia. They even have a logo and everything. I'm not kidding.
Sounds wrong to me. Sounds wrong to me. So wait, so it can be in EU, right?
Yes, I think so.
Everyone's left is on EU, so. Should we tell them? Why am I bothering to by this? How am I type anything? You're already like.
Yeah.
I need to work on my touch typing. It's so bad. I've gotten so much worse.
I was the fastest crank mod for a reason.
I'm back to looking at the keyboard when I'm typing. I managed to get away from that for a little bit, and then I'm back. Like an old man. Next thing you'll know, I'll start typing just with 2 fingers, you know? 2 index fingers. Just click, click, click. And then with like pulling my glasses like, huh? Where's the H? I keep forgetting where the H is.
Well, unfortunately, I was not able to... Hold on, where is it? Overview? I'm looking for something sonosensical. Don't worry about it. No, I was trying to find Team Wikipedia, but I can't find it. But I found an example of a tournament they played in. So you can look here in the table, and there is Team Wikipedia with the great logo.
Stop licking those PDs.
It's literally Wikipedia. What can I say?
Kids these days. Don't know what these kids are into these days. Disgusting. I Starduck here. Damn it.
Of course he's here. What do you mean? Does he remember? He plays on EU.
The degenerate Australian playing Kerrigan Survival 2 on EU in the middle of the night. For those who don't know, Starduck, a very old school alumnus of our tournaments, who went on to become had a short stint as a professional player for the CranKy Ducklings.
Sure.
Did quite well actually in the.
Apparently, he's really good Kerrigan survival player. So.
Look, guys, the kid's gotta follow his passions.
Then he switched to Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
Wait, Hearthstone Battlegrounds?
Hearthstone.
I thought he said Hearthstone, but I was like,
yes.
No, she meant Hearthstone. I was like, no, maybe there's like a mod of StarCraft that I don't know. Now I want to see what Hearthstone Battleground would look like.
It would be the IODs and just like, you know, people.
Colors. Do you want pink versus purple? Sorry, we're starting to have enough of these colors on the game in the minimap. Some of the new maps, it's even more difficult to see things on the minimap with all them colors. Why can all the maps just be gray?
I just tried to type GLHF and it came out as apocalypse. So
yeah,
take it as you will.
It's like half the times I type this, that's what it comes out, and I have to fix it. #BacksteamNap.
#BacksteamNap.
No, we have a lot of Terrans here today. You get
We do.
3 Terrans and 1 Protoss in the
We've been
semifinals.
getting a lot of Terrans lately. I kid you not. It's fascinating that the amateur tournaments are having so many Terrans. I hope. Okay, who got that ringtone? Anyway, we are now in the bottom semifinals of our monthly tournament, the Sea Duckling Open number 137. Our amateur tournament up to 4.2k MMR, so Diamond. And we are looking at the base of the first of our players. It is the pink Protoss player representing United 19. It is Pretty Fly, also known as Horseradish.
And in the northwest corner.
Game paused.
Pausing. Still pausing.
I am not moving.
And pause. And pause.
Ah, okay. Sure. Why not?
Sure.
I mean, look.
Penguin,
Yes, well.
welcome to the EU server.
I have
not
36.
much we can do. You can't even fix it.
Yeah, like it's EU, so like there's no better.
It's not that I can switch servers. Yeah, I usually get like 300 ping to EU. Sometimes less, but yeah.
Wait, what do you get to NA?
Could be crazy. 300.
Okay, what do you get to like Singapore?
Weirdly, it always says something very low, like 32, and I don't trust it. It's very weird. I don't believe those numbers. Okay, there we go. That was quick. Hope you washed your hands, Winter. Wasn't timing you, but you know.
Okay.
Anyway, in the northwest corner of the map, representing Team The Void, it is our yellow Terran. Give it up for Winter! Because winter is coming.
No, winter is coming.
Winter! Winter! Or maybe it depends. Wait, do you have capitalizations?
Oh no,
Winter!
no. We are not reading the capitalizations.
Yeah. Winter! Winter!
Huh.
Huh?
He's
Okay,
not from Clan
predictions are
Louder
open.
though.
No, Louder is the Korean player. I'm blanking out on.
Roselia.
Why do you expect Roselia?
I saved you. It's
Why
fine.
do you expect me
It's okay.
No, it's not Roselia.
Yes, Roselia is from Louder.
No, but they're from NSO.
Wait, do we have a second person who's from... there was a second person who was from Louder. I know that, but I don't remember whom.
Okay, it was Roselia. No, I'm an idiot.
No, but I think there was another person from Louder. I just don't remember who it was. Because they weren't playing like regularly, I think. Or maybe they like changed clan very soon.
Or maybe they changed their name, like everyone
Could
does.
be.
As if we're not confused enough. Stop confusing the old people, youngers. All you youngish people with changing the names.
I mean,
Can't keep up.
my favorite culprit of that is Theadis. Who comes with like a different name to like every month to a tournament. Because I do list all of those previous names, so I have like, you know, 4 or so like lines of just names for Pleiades.
Cement my head.
I don't even know what their current name is. Like, it may not be Pleiades.
It's not like Pleiades is easy to say to begin with. It's kind of like a
it's okay.
difficult one to. Is it Pleiades? Pleiades?
So this is a solid wall.
It is in fact hermetically sealed. And these Reapers and Hellions, they're not exactly anti-building units.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the two units that don't really do well against buildings. Oh, that's not a fully wall. You can actually go through here. Ah.
And yeah, not sure towards what end, but okay, you can.
I actually didn't know that. Yeah, apparently this is enough for passage. Interesting.
I think that it's not doesn't look very comfortable. You're like on the edge of that cliff, and you get scratched by the bamboo trees, whatever those things are.
Also, I do want to point out for those who might have not heard this spot here. This is supposed to be for a pylon. Just so you know, this is intentional.
You don't have to put a pylon there, though.
You don't have to. Like, do you? I'm not saying you should have do it. I'm just saying that, like, if somebody doesn't know, like, that was the intention of the map maker, as far as I'm aware.
This is just a recommendation.
Yeah.
This is just a guideline.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, Hero doesn't use it, so look. I specifically remember, like, someone tweeting that, like, what's the point of putting this if Hero will do his wall anyway?
Okay. This is, again, the two Reapers and Hellions attacking buildings. But they are being very annoying, and it forces Horseradish to deal with them. While Winter is getting those Marines and Steam on the way, there is a tank here to defend and a Raven. So any kind of retaliation or attack by Pretty Fly is going to be facing a lot of trouble. In the meantime, Pretty Fly is just getting a third base. No, not in a hurry to move out across the map.
And Pretty Fly is still building up his army, getting more of these stalkers, so, you know, just getting all the tech ready. The Blink is almost done. The Robo is on the way, so, you know, just getting ready well. Winter is still poking around, but is being scouted here.
So far, Winter hasn't lost a single unit yet. These are still the same Reapers and Hellions from the beginning of the game.
Well.
Okay, now.
Caster Curse.
Caster Curse, yes.
It was a
blame
good
the
round,
Caster
though.
Curse, not driving a semi-injured Hellion into a bunch of stalkers.
It was Caster Curse. Blame it on Steel.
Just Caster Curse. Yes, blame me. It's my fault. Okay, Medivacs are on the way, so this will be a powerful bio army. We're gonna have Marauders there as well, +1 weapons as started, as well as combat shields. And Horseradish getting a Templar's Archive and Charge. So going for the beef wave, I'm guessing.
But moving away exactly at the time that this harassment force is moving in once again.
Oh, now it's getting to the mineral line. It's finally doing its thing and it's killing units.
Probes. This is not a safe place to be, Probes.
Yay.
The Reapers are getting into the main base and distracting the entire army of Horseradish as the main army of the Terran is rolling into the third base.
Oof, we might even get a snipe on this Nexus. The tanks and the Marines and the Marauders and everything. Nicely done. This might prompt a bit of an all-in from Pretty Fly, though.
Yeah. Ooh, even because of this Medivacs, they even have vision on the top side.
That's a pilot! That's a...
Yeah?
That's Ceratosis pilot!
Charge is currently
charge and everything.
blocked. Charge is currently delayed. Robo is not powered, so it's also not being useful to the Protoss. And yeah, Horseradish is suddenly in a very peculiar position.
And his supply blocked.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ouch.
He's trying to go across the map to get some damage done. I mean, he will catch a few tanks, it looks like, but we'll see if that is enough.
And by a few, you mean most of the tanks of Winter. That's a really good catch. Great use of those Blink Stalkers. Although losing them here might not be worth it.
Yeah, only few
Oh
of them
boy.
do survive. The rest of them tries to stand their ground, but now this Protoss army is not that impressive. And again, Robo has not been repowered, so there's no Robo units to help with this. Storm is almost finished, but it's not quite there yet.
And charge is not existent.
Yeah, charge
They
is
are
still
not
stuck.
done. Oh wait. The first Templar is just now being warped in, so it doesn't even.
Yeah, it's gonna get
Second Templar.
focused.
It doesn't even have any energy, even if Storm finishes, and this one dies before Storm finishes. This is not good. The shield battery goes down. And remember, this is just a part of the Terran army. There's more at home.
Yeah, to be fair, it is a very damaged army, but even then, it's enough to do a lot of damage here. And as you said, there are reinforcements back at home.
Look how different it is without the charge for the Zealots.
Yeah.
Compared to what we saw earlier today. Oh boy.
Charge
That
just
was
completed.
massive damage.
Just as this attack ended, charge has completed.
Okay, Winter goes back home to a third base that's fully saturated. Well, no, half saturated. And ghosts are on the way. That Raven is just chilling at home, just doing barrel rolls in the middle of anywhere, just enjoying itself. Raven just looks so cute and playful sometimes.
I still don't know why it has that animation. Why does it just roll? Like, it's just bored. It's just doing rolls.
It's cute.
It is cute. It's just like, why?
Beep moop meep morp. It's a robot. Cute robot. Ooh, Horseradish using the healing shrine. Pretty much the only way to heal Protoss, right?
Yes. Because shield battery only regens the shields. Oh, the warp
who dared give them
is
this power? Oh, the Warpism gets caught out. This is
Straight
not a
from the
very big
Robo.
army for the Terran, though. This might be dangerous. Getting surrounded on all sides. Feedback on the Ghosts. The Ghosts don't quite get any EMPs out. And now the charge
Raven
is
goes
finished for
down.
the Zealots, but the Zealots are all dead. Oh, the Terran looks like he's doing it.
Yeah, it looks like just enough units here for the Terran, overpowering the Protoss, and Winter will be taking game number 1, but it was pretty close at times.
Very nicely done. The that attack, catching that one Artosis pylon, on top of killing the third base, that was a great catch. Because not only are you crippling the economy of the Protoss, all the upgrades and all the whole build of the Protoss now gets delayed. So Last Fantasy is going to be our next map. Get to see some shenanigans again. Some Proxy Reapers. The good stuff. When was the last time we saw like a Biscuit Cruiser? I miss those crazy builds.
What do you mean by
The
crazy?
truly crazy ones. Biscuit Cruiser was crazy.
What was the Biscuit Cruiser build? Was it anything specific or just PCs?
No, it's a proxy battle cruiser.
Oh, FEL Krakow U-Thermals game.
Oh, okay.
Go watch it.
Okay then. Okay, your thermal does sound like the guy who would do something like that, right?
Of course. I mean, who else?
If anyone would do that, it would be Marky Mark. Anyway, we are on Last Fantasy. Last Fantasy, of course, not the Final Fantasy, just the last one. In the north edge of the map. Representing United 19, it is our Pink Protoss, otherwise known as Horseradish. Give it up for Pretty Fly. Rockalai.
And across the map we have his opponents. It is the yellow Terran player from Clan Devoid. It is Winter.
Winter.
I mean, that's what it says, so that's how I'm gonna read it. It's winter.
Yeah, I don't know. Winter. Winter. So like it's supposed to say it like you're glitching out. Like you're supposed to say winter.
No, just winter. No?
Winter. Winter.
Some harassment on the beginning, but that also means that Horseradish does know where the opponent is. I don't think Winter has scouted it. No, Winter also sent his own SCV. Oh, hold on, I'm curious. Yes, Winter uses the same color scheme as me. The blue versus orange. It's my favorite set.
No, I like that Droptim was in chat. Is cheering for Winter because Winter beat him earlier on today.
Fair enough. It's always nice to see the one that defeated you to be champion.
If you're going to lose to somebody, at least lose to the champion, right? Makes
Also,
it feel a little better.
I would say that Horseradish is pretty committed to this probe harassment, sending 2 workers across the map and almost gets that second SCV, but not quite.
Yeah, that's sending a zealot as well. Like, zealot looks like an old man.
He does look like an old man. I was gonna
Stop.
say.
Stop running! My knees, my damn knees! I'm too old for this.
I can get the SCV though. Good job.
Gets
Denies-
2 SCVs.
Yeah,
in
denies
fact.
the command center. Nice done.
Yeah, it works. I guess it works.
Hold on, there's another. No, this is an adept.
And the Reaper and the Adept to pass each other in the night.
Yeah, we'll see what damage Reaper can do across the map. Looks like it's mostly there for scouting, meanwhile the adept is trying to get into base and there is no wall there. But the shade doesn't finish.
It gets a delay on the bunker and kills a Marine.
And the CC!
And maybe a delay on... No.
It didn't finish!
Oh!
Look! Look! It
not
didn't
finished.
finish! You have to touch
71,
it!
it's at 71.
You have to
It's at
touch it.
71.
There you go.
There we go. It was at 71 out of 71.
Yes, because I saw that the animation already started where like the doors are opening,
Yeah.
but it didn't finish. It just stuck with animation. That was amazing.
Yeah, great harassment there by Horseradish. Being very annoying. Finally, all the portals are dead. That was a great harassment. And there's a stalker now here.
Yeah, like Horseradish keeps sending those like single units, but every time they do something
Yeah.
annoying to the Terran, you know? And in the meantime, he's just taking third base. Look at the delay on
Yeah,
the
no,
natural of the Terran.
Now that's quite cheeky from the Protoss. Because if Winter goes for a strong timing here, defending 3 bases is going to be very difficult for a Protoss
Oh yeah,
who doesn't invest in army units early on.
this is a 3-Rex.
Yeah. Shout out to Luigi. Thank you for that raid. Thank you for that raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the
welcome,
Sea
Raider.
Duckling Open, otherwise known as SDO. This is our amateur tournament, which is open for everyone who wants to play in it and has the appropriate requirements. If you want to learn about the requirements, check out our challenge page.
You do need to
for the
have a
tournament.
set number of games, so we can ensure that everybody who's playing is the correct level.
Yes.
But generally, if you are diamond and below, feel free to check it out.
Okay, Horseradish poking in with those stalkers, but the bunker with the marauders is pretty strong. Stalkers don't like that.
Marauders are so thick. They
Very
take the
thick.
entire space in the bunker.
They're bulky. They're almost as big as the bunker.
They are, actually. I don't know how they fit in there. To be fair, I don't see any entrance that they could fit into.
There's one. You're looking at it right now. There's like an entrance to the bunker.
Sure.
Now they wonder not. They shouldn't fit in there, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, with all the
You know-
shoulder pads and stuff? No shot.
you know how StarCraft 2 and scale.
Oh,
is
yeah.
not exactly. But the Marauders, they have to be bulky because, according to the lore, they are manufacturing their own grenades.
Oh. Interesting.
Like their suit as a grenade manufacturing facility.
Wait. So you're saying that Marauders are really Terran Reavers?
A factory. They're a factory.
Yeah, the Terran Reavers. Because Reavers also manufacture their own shots?
Huh? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Except they don't have the same damage or projectile or
I mean,
vol
look,
or...
the Terran technology is not quite there yet, but with enough time.
I'm imagining like, well, if a medivac throws marauders around, right? That's more like a river, right?
Sure.
So
I mean,
the marauder
you know,
is
river drop is
ammo.
a thing, though.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. We've lost the thread a long time ago.
There was a threat.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty early storm from coming up from Horseradish. This time's like I'm not missing out on storm again.
I was just checking. There is a Robo Bay, but I don't see any Robo units. Yeah, not even Immortals.
Maybe Warp Prism for the Templars?
No, just observers.
Wait,
It looks like the
you'll need
Terran
Robotics
army.
Bay for the.
Yeah, it looks like the Terran army is now moving out, and we'll be meeting the Protoss in the middle.
Okay, Winter just realizing the army is flanked, goes on to up top of the high ground, gets flanked by these charge lots. Oh boy, dealing with them is going to be a nightmare. Trying to kite them out, but it's going to be difficult. The medivacs load up, and the stalkers don't quite manage to kill them. And now, Pretty Fly is going to be threatening the third base of Winter. Winter evacuates the base and the workers.
Again,
So
I
I'm
would
not
like.
quite taking any damage here.
Yeah, I would like to remind everybody that the natural of the Terran was so delayed because of that small harassment from the Protoss, and Horseradish is taking a fourth as Winter is still trying to establish his third.
Just zerging it up.
Yeah, why not?
Do they have mining equipment in the... Look, I don't know where they get the materials for manufacturing those
Do
those
they
grenades.
have mining
They just-
equipment in their feet? I'm just like, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
they're
sure.
mining ores from the ground and making them into grenades. That's why they have to be so bulky.
Makes sense. That's why they stomp so heavily, because they like digging into the ground every time. Ooh, nice storm. But there's a lot of Marauders here.
Yeah, Marauders do much better against Storm than Marines. The boys are being pulled there. The SCVs all go down. GG, well played. Is called out, and Horseradish evens up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Firefly Reavers? No,
not
different
not
Reavers.
those. The StarCraft Reavers.
Protoss Reavers.
The Brood War Reavers.
Okay, Tokamak is going to be our next map. We haven't seen the Moopies today. Didn't really get a chance to observe them.
So in today's episode of sounds that you hear from my place, can you hear the dog?
No.
Okay, that's good.
But that's just me. The stream might hear it because we
True,
have the
true.
noise suppression on Discord.
Okay. If you can hear the dog, I am sorry. It is not my dog.
Okay, now I can hear it. If it's barking when you're speaking, I think you can hear it.
Okay, okay. No, the barking is not the worst part of it. It's just howling because every time her owners leave, she just sits in the middle of the room and just starts howling.
Yeah. Well, we have a neighbor's dog who barks at everyone who goes
That's
around
true.
on the street.
She also barks at everything, but like she's like very friendly. She just barks at everything. Like if she meets any neighbor, she will like come to like get petted and stuff. You know, just barks at everything. It's just a thing. You know, maybe seeing things. I don't know.
And speaking of things, we are on Tokamak, the part of a nuclear reactor, apparently, that we don't understand because we're not nuclear physicists. In the southwest corner of the map, representing United 19, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 semi-final of today's Duckling Open, the number 137. Our pink Protoss is Pretty Fly, otherwise known as Horseradish.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the yellow Terran player representing Clan Devoid. It is Winter.
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 Winter. Does it stand for Wind Terran?
Ah.
Maybe that's what it stands for.
I mean, we already had a few winters in this scene, so I guess, you know, we have to find something.
And by a few, you mean one?
No. There are at least two notable ones. The second one is, I believe, a Swedish guy living in Japan or something like that.
Mm.
I also think there's another winter, I want to say from Hungary, maybe? Like in the more like amateur scene, maybe? I'm not sure though. So yeah, we've had a few.
So many winters. Well, that's why it's so cold in here.
Really are the Muppets.
It's the best. That's the best joke I could come up with. I'm sorry. It's like an old man dumb joke.
No, sorry, but you will have to really try to beat Distan. That was your best joke this year.
What?
Distan.
Not this time. It's that. Not that time. It's this time. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
And
it was
definitely
a
not
good one.
ice stun. That's what I love about it. There's an escalation to it, and an escalation to the pun that's actually ice stun. That's like a meta joke of a meta joke.
So hello, Dimega. Seeing in the chat. This time there is a there is a marine, so there's a lot surely be able to delay this CC. And
two
Marauders as well.
Marauders. Get off her, you bitch!
And once again, we're going for the free racks.
Yeah, baby.
But it looks like this time
Winter
is much more aggressive. There's already moving across the map with those few units. The Adept is moving back for the defense, but what is there to defend for Horseradish? There is one Stalker.
I guess you can say Winter is coming?
Winter is here.
Winter is here. It's so cold. Okay, Winter was not coming. There was like a couple of units just poking in.
This is just a bit of a, you know, cold over the night.
Two Marauders and one injured Marine. It's like, it's not
okay, okay, Silmod, I'm testing your English here. What is it called when during the night the temperature drops below 0? But only during the night.
I know what it's called in Hebrew.
I know what it's called in Polish.
So it's, you mean when there's like no cloud cover and the temperature sharply drops?
I don't know about that, but like basically it's like, you know, during the day it's like it's usually in spring where like during the day it's like fairly warm, but like during the night it can like drop to freezing.
No, it doesn't happen here.
It does happen here because it's
like it's
particularly
24 degrees at night. It
fair.
doesn't freeze.
It's particularly, I think, here, yeah, in spring where like the plants already start to like grow because it's warm during the day, but then like the cold comes in the night and like it can destroy the plants because of that.
I mean, I think maybe cold snap isn't.
Yeah,
I
cold snap.
I don't think that is
could
a
be.
cold. Let's see, cold snap. I'm gonna. Cold wave is a weather phenomenon that is distinguished by a cooling of the air. Specifically, is used by blah, 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 blah. Cold wave is a rapid fall in temperature within a 24-hour period, requiring substantially increased protection to agriculture, industry, commerce, and social activities. I'm
Could be that.
not sure. Not sure. I think this is just like a cold storm or something.
Oh yes, we have the hallucinated colossus. Yes, I love it.
It's Haluk. Don't run, Winter. It's fine.
I mean, he scans it, so he sees that it is hello.
Those two immortals are definitely not a threat to you.
But he did scan it, so he does realize that this colossus was not real. But it's funny every time. I like creative use of hallucination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when it's not like a scouting phoenix, like everyone else uses it.
I mean, for a while it was also very common to like hallucinate a few stalkers just to make your army look bigger.
Yeah, I suppose if you get your enemy to waste shots on a hallucinated unit, it's also like can be pretty huge in a close, you know, a close fight. When every shot counts.
Mm-hmm.
I stand saying, are you saying I'm an escalation? You are, I stand. You're an escalation.
By the way, this warping point has been used for a while, but I don't think the adepts were actually getting into the bases, or they were immediately sniped as they tried.
It's a difficult thing because the Terran usually has an army waiting there, right? That's being constructed. There's always like a rally point in the natural,
yeah, exactly.
or so.
Well, looks like Osiris wants to try to maybe face this army, but I don't know if he has enough. Maybe just barely. At the same time, those adepts finally are getting into the base.
Ooh. Yeah, the boys are pulled in to attack those. They do a pretty decent job. Actually, only loses 5 SCVs, and the main army of Winter engages Prettyfly and kills pretty much all of the Protoss here, especially the Immortals. Disruptor!
Only takes a few Marines, and there's not a lot of army left here for the Protoss. The Terran is moving forward, taking down the Disruptor, taking out whatever units are left. The shield battery is out of energy.
Can you assassinate someone with just disruptor shots? Because it's just like every time I see a disruptor shot, I feel like my heart is going to give in.
It's fun.
and it's over. It's so butt clenching.
Shield battery left alone, but yeah, Winter has to move forward. I mean, he has to press the advantage, but now the Colossus is out. That will be a bit more difficult. There are a lot of Marauders in this army, but all of the army is pretty damaged already.
This is a real Colossus, not a hallucinated one. The medivacs are out of energy, so it's very difficult for them to heal right now. There are 2 fresh medivacs, but there are only 2. Now there are 2 Colossi! That's not something this Terran army can deal with right now, not without a little more backup, or if the Protoss overextends.
Yeah, far from the shield batteries, the Marauders just steam forward, take down all of the Colossus. Now there are just a few Zealots here to defend, and GG is called. Winter will be taking the semi-final 2-1 and moving to the finals.
Ooh. Nicely done. That was a close one. I thought Horseradish was about to destroy Winter's army, but yeah, no. Getting overextended there, whittling down the amount of zealots backing up the Colossi, and suddenly the Colossi are all alone, and they're like, oops, we have no backup, and there's a whole bunch of marauders there with steam.
Yeah, it's always very important for, you have those big powerful units, but they always have to have some backup. They need that support, and with not enough support, this is exactly what can happen. They can get quickly focused, especially by marauders who are more tanky than marines. And yeah, with that, Winter did take this series.
Oof, and we have ourselves two finalists for today. It's going to be Hobo Bobo and Winter.
Yes. But before that, we will be going on a quick break, and we will be getting ready our random raffle.
Yay, random raffle! If you want to, if you participate in our tournaments, you get, and you finish at least one series. Whether you win or lose doesn't matter. You get to participate in our raffle, which will win you, if you get selected, $5. So that's a participation prize that anyone is eligible to, as long as they finish at least one series. So come and join in tournaments. It's pretty good. But we'll do that after the break.
See you soon.
Take a break now. Bye.
and welcome! Welcome to Duckling Open number 137. Our monthly tournament for the Bronze to Diamond players up to 4.2k MMR. If you're interested, make sure to check out our channels, make sure to check out our socials, our Discord. We post about our tournament regularly there. And we are currently ready for the finals of this month's tournament. This is difficult to say.
Tournament is, yeah,
yeah,
relatable.
But before that, we have something special to do. Stick, would you like to introduce the random raffle?
The random raffle! If you participate in one of our tournaments and finish at least one series, whether you win or lose does not matter. If you finish one series, you are eligible for our random raffle. Each tournament, we will raffle $5 between all eligible participants. So, you know, if you want the $5, just join in. You can technically say you're a pro player if you played and you get paid. You're
I mean,
pro.
some people would say that, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
so
people
without
use
further
that as
ado,
definition.
group, who is the winner of today's random raffle? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
I was quickly responding to our admin, and without further ado, let us see who is the winner for today. And it is Battle Pants.
Yay! The pants of battle.
The Battle Pants. Battle Pants wins the. I was gonna. No, we're not going that route. But Battle Pants wins this SDO's random raffle and is $5 richer. Battle Pants, as a reminder, was in the semi-finals of the tournament. Did lose to Hobo Bobo, so you know, also went quite far. But you know, only the finalists get prizes in these amateur tournaments. But with the random raffle, Battle Pants also gets $5 at least.
Congratulations, well done.
Congratulations, make sure to join the Macherino.
And now, let's see if our players are ready for the final match, the grand final of today's Duckling Open, the number 137 between Hobo Bobo and Winter. This will be a TVT. Our first map is going to be Incorporeal. Let's check out that. Whoa, the players are ready. What? What? Sorry, something weird happened in my chat today. So, someone just opened like 50 achievements or something. Someone in my friends list, and
okay.
it just completely blocked my chat. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And it all looks, it's yellow, and it looks like a lobby link.
Yeah.
So that scared the shit out of me.
There must be someone who just hasn't played the game for a while, or not on this server anymore.
Yeah. No, I know it is. They haven't logged in quite a while, and it's like this achievement, that achievement. This is like, what the fuck? Like Terran intro, Terran things, all the mission things from like all the achievements from the campaign. It's like this is a long list.
We are ready. It's time to do. Also, congratulations to Yaku for winning the raffle kappa.
Hashtag not rigged. So, as an inside joke, Yakuzaku never wins the raffle except that one time he did.
He did, yeah, he did once. I will say, I have to like look at the rankings, summing up all of our tournaments, not just like each one separately. But I think right now, this year, I think Ragnar may be leading. Ragnar did get quite a few of those over the past few months.
Yeah, you know, you gotta participate in the game to win the game.
He does participate in every single one, so hey. Anyway.
And speaking of every single one, we are on Incorporeal LE, the map, which in fact does not exist. It is incorporeal. You can see it, you can't touch it. It's incorporeal. We're in the southeast corner of the map. Our Teal Terran making their debut in our tournaments here today and getting all the way to the grand final. Give it up for our controversially teal Terran. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the yellow Terran player representing Clan Devoid. It is Winter. Or Winter.
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 No, that sounds German.
Winter. Winter.
What is winter
I
in German
have trouble
again?
doing...
What is winter in German again?
Winter? Don't remember. I don't think it's winter. Let me double check. Okay, let's use Google Translate, right? Google Translate will know.
Of course.
Winter. Winter.
Okay.
Okay, it's literally.
Okay, we have a bit of a difference here.
It's even the exact same spelling and everything.
Yeah.
I got handed the easiest. I got handed the easiest vocabulary word in German, and I failed it.
Look.
Sorry.
Anyway, we have a bit of a difference between our Terran players here, as Hobo Bobo does go for that Rax expand here. Was there a Reaper? Yeah, Reaper expand. Meanwhile, Winter is going for Factory first.
Yeah, factory before command center. It does scout around for proxies on that side of the map before putting down on that command center. So
players do.
Yeah. I mean, it's important, you know. Don't get caught unawares. Now, this is a best of 5 match, in case you didn't mention that. So you gotta have a few more tricks up your sleeve than usual in this kind of match.
Yeah, and this is a mirror matchup as well, which is for many players more difficult.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I always found mirror matchups to be much easier.
Look.
Maybe that's just how my brain works.
I don't
know. It's a lot easier for me to understand, like, what the other person is doing, because I can see what I have, and I was like, oh, they probably have something similar, right?
I think that just may be it, though. That, like, it's more difficult because your opponent has the same tools, so it's basically who can use those same tools better, and, like, I feel like it may be just more tight because of that, because you have access to the same things.
Yeah, I think it's just a little more frustrating, because you can lose a game, like we saw, just because the other player had a Liberator when you didn't.
Sure. Meanwhile, I love ZBZ. ZBZ is my favorite matchup. On any patch, really. Except for the Swarm Horse. The Swarm Horse patch was pretty bad, but, you know, other than that, ZBZ, best matchup.
Degenerate.
I love ZBZ. Especially when there's a lot of links. Perfect.
I mean, yeah, Link versus Link is a pretty dynamic situation, right?
Yeah. It's fun.
Doesn't happen nowadays that much, right? We haven't seen like Link Bane Wars in a long time.
I mean, it happens sometimes. We did get it at EWC, but like very often it's more like roach-based stuff. Like we don't have as many. It's not so much that like that it's not in the meta. It's more that we don't have that many Link Bane players. I feel like just the stylistic choices are different.
I mean, they pretty much. If you're a Link Bane player, you pretty much don't get to these tournaments. I think you have to be like you won't be winning enough matches for that.
Arguable, but anyway, we have Winter coming here into the natural base of Hobo Bobo with the Cyclones, with a landed Viking as well, and actually doing a lot of damage. I mean, Winter was Hobo Bobo was trying to do some damage across the map, but this attack is so much stronger, and even losing the Cyclones here.
Dropping on top of the tank, killing it, and almost getting the Raven as well there. This Raven can't really do anything with the Cyclone running around. And we might get a snipe on this command center. It's a
Yeah.
full-on orbital.
It's burning down.
There's nothing. Is there anything to repair it? No, nothing. Very nicely done by Winter. GG is called. Good, powerful attack with Hobo Bobo. Not quite big in position to defend it very well. And Winter with some very good instincts. Keeps the push going. Drops on top of the tank. Doesn't back away. And snipes the command center, the second base. And that's it. Nicely done.
Yeah, that was a very strong play from Winter. I mean, we did point out that he was the one who focused more on the army first, more on the tech first, and you know the expansion only came later. Meanwhile, Hobobo was the one more economical, going for the more standard build of the Reaper expand. And yeah, Winter managed to make quite a strong army there and just overpower his opponent.
And again, had the one extra unit that the other one didn't.
Sure.
TPT is such a puzzle.
I mean, to be fair, trying to think. No, it doesn't work in ZVZ. Never mind. You just make more links.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Just make more Zerglings.
What's
your problem?
Too bad. Make more
Zerglings.
Believe it or not, more Zerglings.
Pangtesu. Ask Pangtesu what to make. Juggling. Good unit. Juggling good.
Oh no.
Ask the resident genius.
Yeah,
True.
the self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed genius. So, just more Zerglings. Okay, we are ready. Map number 2 is going to be Persephone. PT go for the Imba mech. That game did not go into mech. That was.
Nah. I mean, it could have. If
it could have.
Hobobo did hold, I feel like there was like a potential there, but no.
There was mech in the making. Huh? Yes. Help me, Iceton.
We should get Iceton to cast. It would be funny. I don't think Iceton has ever casted StarCraft. But
or will it just be like me and Iceton trying to find puns for an hour?
You should invite him to your stream just to make puns. Just, you know, pun workshop.
My brain will break, I'm afraid.
It's too powerful.
Speaking of too powerful, in the southwest corner of the map are Yellow Terran representing the Void. Up 1 in this best of 5 final match of today's Duckling Open, the number 137. Give it up for our Yellow Terran, Winter.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the light blue Terran player representing himself. It is Hobobobo.
I am
Yeah, I'm glad that this name made it all the way to the finals, so we can say it.
Yeah, Hobobobo. It's you know, it's to me it's somewhere on the echelons of Papa Panda and Potato Pleb. It's got that plosive thing going for it. Hobobobo. It's a got alliteration. It's got explosives. It's pretty cool.
Oh, and this time it's Hobobobo going for that factory first.
Mm-hmm.
Even before Orbital.
Winter? Yeah, but Winter is also going for the factory first.
Yeah, he did get the Orbital though. So, you know, a slight change.
Yeah, he's going for the factory first second. Get it? Because he went after Bobo started. So it's still a factory first, but he's doing it second. This is the second one. He's behind. So second.
Oh,
the math works out. There's a snipe on that scouting SCV. Okay, Hobo gets a command center. Wintra waiting for the factory to finish. And no, I don't see an SCV going towards
Nope.
that
Winter
base
once
location.
again very focused on building up that army, building up that tech, and not expanding.
Hey, do you know what's earlier than an army before expand? An army and no expand. Oh boy. What?
I
knew
have no
the casting to the
response.
pros.
I have no response. Yeah, true. Good job, Stick.
What?
Oh, nothing. Oh, but Winter is ready for those Reapers coming in. The Hellion also were not able to get into the base, but now Hobo sees. Wait a minute, there is no command center here. What are you doing?
Back away! Back on the hatches!
Yes.
Get
Hide the
tank in
bunker.
here! Get up, bunker! Do something! It doesn't look like Winter is... Oh, is that gonna be Reaper drops? No, Hellion drops and Reaper jumps.
Yeah. He's also getting a
Boy.
command center, so this is not like a full all-in or anything. But very aggressive
But if
start.
he manages... Hobo does have a scouting depot there.
But there's no army
but there's
ready,
nothing to
and
defend.
yeah, the Reapers are just getting in. The Hellions have been dropped, and they will be going straight for the mineral line. And Winter has the numbers advantage.
The SCVs were evacuated, but now they're being pulled to defend, and they line up for the Hellions.
The Cyclone is a great help, though. Already focusing one of the Hellions. The Medivac goes down as well. Cyclone goes down, but now this army is not quite as impressive.
The Hellion was a bit too starter step there, and it didn't quite do any fires. So a lot of the SCVs survived this attack. Yeah, but still, this does quite a lot of damage to Hobo.
Yeah, no, that was quite a few SCVs and the army as well. But that was so sad that Reaper was about to escape, but it stopped to shoot the depot and died.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
It had to take that one last shot.
Yeah.
Now, while this was going on, Winter has finished the command center and is floating it into the natural base. So, not super behind. Does have more workers at the moment than Hobo after this attack. And Hobo doesn't have anything to retaliate with. Not strong enough, at least.
Not yet.
Yeah.
As Hobo is going for those factories with tech lives on them as well. So I guess we will be seeing mech.
Wait, what was that? That was a Raven drop.
Oh.
Hobo snuck a Raven into the mineral line with some auto turrets, I think.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Yeah, well, the Raven did go down, so I assume that was the Raven.
Now Winter is out on the map. Hobo does see this army on the move out with this Reaper.
This time it's Ravens and Cyclones. Very interesting composition.
Does Hobo have enough to defend? There's a tank and a handful of Marines and a Cyclone as well. There's even a Viking in the air, which is going to help against the Raven. Interference Matrix goes in on top of the tank. Is Winter going to jump in? Jumps in. Locks onto the tank, snipes it down. The Marines will take care of the Marines, and the Viking in the sky. One of the Ravens even survives.
Yeah, the
There
Cyclone
are two
went down as
tanks
well.
out though.
There are two tanks, and they will eventually clean this up, but not with the disables. Is there enough? I don't think he has energy.
No, there's not enough energy for a disable. So Winter backs away, does manage to kill 5 SCVs and most of the army of Hobo, so should feel safe just going back home and continuing taking up and building more army. This was a pretty good attack, and there's no way for Hobo to retaliate. There's not enough.
Oh boy. He also has 2 factories. He's still making Marines though. It hasn't stopped yet, but the barracks have no add-ons, so... Oh boy, Steelbot. What are we getting ourselves into?
Insanity. Yeah,
So,
this is gonna be
you got
a lot
popcorn?
of tanks for both players. I think we need like more than a popcorn. I think we need like a sandwich and like in a thermos. We're gonna be here a while. It's turning into an actual TVT.
I don't think the Vikings quite
Hobo
spotted the attack, but this scan gives it away.
Hobo Bobo sneaks a couple of Hellions to the natural base of Winter, kills 5 SCVs. And there's nothing different. Don't line up in front of the Hellions! No!
So many SCVs will be going down. At the same time, we have this main attack from Winter going into the natural base. One tank disabled, but there are so many more tanks on the ramp already.
Yeah, Hobo has enough to tank those shots, pun intended. Finally, the Hellions get cleared up. They only killed 14 SCVs? I thought it would be way more than that.
SCVs!
Oh,
Let's
the
go.
door is sinking! This man's
No! Yes,
No.
one last SCV did take the tank.
With
The
my
sacrifice.
last dying zap, I kill thee!
Beautiful. I don't know if it was worth it, but it was beautiful.
Once again, the Raven survives, though. That
True,
Raven is very lucky. Now, this time Hobo Bobo does have an army that can move out on the map, and Winter has a third base to defend right now. Is Hobo Bobo going to be decisive enough to move out? He's sending out a couple of scouts to see what's going on, if there's army's movement here by Winter, and decides to push forward. Doesn't know about the third base just yet.
Yeah, but it is in the way, so he will find it as he's moving towards his opponent.
Now it's coming, but Winter is already here. Gets the first shot with the Vikings.
Raven goes down.
But that was the Raven. But with more Vikings here in the sky, Winter will have the eyesight advantage for the tanks. Although Hobo Bobo does have more tanks around here. It's like 4 tanks to 1.
Yeah, and nothing in his army shoots up. It's just the Vikings, so they are being chased away by Winter, but this base is still being sieged.
Yeah, but Hobo Bobo has no backup for these tanks. They really... I mean,
Yeah.
he keeps some of them unsieged, which is, you know, they are their own backup right now.
Basically,
But
yes.
without the vision, he has to keep scanning to get damage. Does sneak the Hellions into the natural base of Winter. I like that move. You know, the tanks may be stuck there, but the Hellions can go around.
And there are more tanks coming. Ooh, but a nice position here
Oh,
from
there-
Winter on the high ground.
Oh, and there's a Liberator, but there's a Cyclone on the ground. Oh, this is such a... Okay, the Vikings can land here, I think, right?
Yeah.
To take care of that Cyclone. There we go. Ooh.
And the Liberator survives.
But look at that, 18 SCVs go down and the Hellions go into the main base as well. They might get a few more SCVs here before they get destroyed. 4, 5, oof.
Yeah, it looks like Winter was so
Yikes.
focused on this defense that he didn't really control the Hellions, and they cleaned the entire mineral line and even a few in the main base.
But it did destroy Hobo Bobo's army, and
Yes.
it really doesn't have anything that can attack now. And Hobo Bobo is way behind on bases, now trying to double expand to keep up with, to catch up. It'll be a while before that pays off though, and Winter in the meantime is even after losing so many workers, still equal on workers.
Yeah, and this base did not go down. He successfully finished that orbital, and you know, with the Muse, with the triple CC production of SCVs, he is able to keep that economical advantage.
The question is whether he can keep up the production and get ahead. Because right now they're pretty much on even ground. They have the same upgrades, the same, somewhat the same army supply, somewhat the same composition. If Winter lets Hobo Bobo get away with the double expand, that's very bad for Winter.
Where's the second CC?
Well, there's another harassment in the natural of Winter.
Can you guess what unit that
Cyclone?
was by the...
I don't know, it just looks like a jumble of things. I think that was a Raven, maybe?
No, I don't think he made another Raven.
No, it's a Liberator. No, it was a Liberator.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
You liberate me, I liberate you!
So many scans. Look at the scans on the map. Winter sees everything. It's just like the animation.
Yeah. Okay, Hobo Bobo does have more Vikings here, and it looks like he's gonna get the air advantage. Gonna be able to take care of that Liberator and clean up the skies, but on the ground, Winter is doing a good damage on the tanks of Hobo Bobo. Now with the landed Vikings, they're chasing tanks. This is so funny.
I doubted the decision to land the Vikings, but they did take 2 tanks of their own, so there's
Yeah,
that.
because they do extra damage to mechanical units, right? I think tanks are considered mechanical.
Yeah.
So, you know, a few shots can definitely do a lot.
I hope the chat is happy because not only are we getting a mech game, we're getting a double mech game.
Double mech game.
It's just tanks and Vikings. Tanks and Vikings. With some Cyclone Sprinkle on top.
Just making it happen. Also, I found the pylon, but it's here. It's not on pylon.
What? Oh.
So we have pylons here on this map. Two kinds of pylons even.
Ah.
You have the big one over here. Why aren't those on pylon?
Good question.
Yeah. See, YouTube chat likes the way we say Hobo Bobo.
Yeah. It's a fun
Yeah,
name.
it's like Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo. Okay. Hobo Bobo. Sneaking in. Trying to scan on that 4th base of Winter. Says, oh, there's no 4th base.
And Winter
What's
is
going
moving
on
out
here?
at the same time, so the armies will miss each other and just try to attack in the bases.
And they're going for a full-on base trade. It looks like they are. I think is Hobo Bobo has more more bases to trade.
Yeah, and
Is
Hobo
what I
Bobo
tried
is
to say.
capping the production of Winter right now, and Winter tries to do the same.
Yeah, with the Latin Vikings. Winter does have 1 extra Viking. Oh, actually, way more. 13 to 10. 13 to 9. Yeah, so now it's a game of who's going to kill who
no.
first
Look at that.
and who keeps more of their army alive.
Oh, we're going full base trade.
Yep.
The buildings
now
are already
Hobo Bobo-
floating.
Winter does have the slightly bigger army, and Winter does keep more workers alive, at least so far. But
Also,
I don't know
I
how many
think-
commands. Oh, I think Winter is going to lose the last command center. This is the last one.
Oh, this is the last one.
Yes.
Okay, that's a bit concerning. It's trying to float over here.
Winter does have the Vikings to come and defend this. There's only 1 Viking chasing it. Okay, Hobo Bobo gives up the chase, and Winter, they are really literally
They are
trading
switching
bases.
bases. They are switching bases. I mean, to be fair, Hobo Bobo is just bunkering up here at the orbit, at the planetary, but his army is
Ooh,
still far
okay,
away, and Winter is already here.
If Winter wastes too many units trying to fight that planetary, that might give Hobo Bobo the advantage in terms of army supply.
But the planetary is very low. I mean, the civvies are trying their best to fix it, and now Hobo Bobo is coming from the side. He doesn't have enough Vikings, though.
Yeah, the air advantage is heavily in the favor of Winter. I was about to say that Liberator was about to switch, the balance of power, but then it's like, oh, it almost immediately dies to the Viking. And this planetary fortress is about to go down. I don't think, can Hobo Bobo even scan?
No.
Oh, he can. He has the orbital command
he has
landed
one
down. He
orbital,
does have
okay.
energy.
Yeah, it landed over there in the corner.
Okay, the boys are being pulled, but the Vikings are landed and destroy the tanks of Hobo Bobo. Hobo Bobo has no army left. GG is cold, and Winter takes game number 2, and he's on match point to win this entire tournament. That was a TVT.
That was a TVT. This is not something you usually see. Mech versus mech up to a base rate. That was quite something to witness.
And look how long the game took. 18 minutes, 13 seconds.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, for a mecha game. Yeah. Remember when these things took 2 hours?
Yeah. I do remember.
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, did I awaken some bad memory?
No, it still doesn't beat the 1 hour game of PvP. So. Who was it?
Yeah, well, PvPs
like
did have.
Nib and someone, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Nib Kung Fu Banda? Yeah, I don't remember. But I just remember it was like shield batteries and Tempest, and everybody was just sitting.
Well, that's kind of like Swarmhost Broodlord.
Oh, Swarmhost was no. Broodlord Infestor was first, but then it was Swarmhost, and Swarmhost were just, that people think that the animation was an exaggeration. It was not.
Because I remember those like hour and a half, 2 hour long games on GSL, but they were just sitting around. And casters are like, we've been talking for an hour and a half and nothing happened. Nothing has changed in the game.
Yeah. So really, the game right now is way more dynamic than it used to be.
Oh, yeah. That was back in the days before the 12 worker start as well.
True. Anyway, we are here on the match point, and we are looking at lane lines. And in the bottom left corner of lane lines, we have the first of our players. It is the yellow Terran player representing Clan Devoid. It is Winter.
And in the northeast corner of the map, on brand new appearance in our tournaments, give it up for our supposedly teal Terran. Give it up for Hobo Bobo.
And I think we have a spicy start to this game. Because I saw the camera.
Sitting in a civilian.
Yeah, I saw the camera going somewhere. It doesn't go usually.
We have a proxy. Okay, so it's double racks. 1 racks at home, 1 racks as proxy.
Yeah, it's not like a committed
so we're not gonna
proxy.
Get something crazy.
Yeah. I assume
but Winter
typically
is scouting.
How far does the scout go?
Whoa.
How far does the scout go? Oh no, he's going up. He's going up. He will not see it.
Well, he's getting a Reaper right now and walling off that ramp. So, it's a typical start by Winter. So I don't think it will get caught off guard unless he sends the Reaper all the way out on the other side of the map.
I mean, the thing is, this
has nothing to defend.
It's more that, like, with 2 racks Reaper, like, there will be more Reapers on the map for Hobo Bobo. The question is how much he commits to that attack, though.
Also, Winter is getting that factory before command center, so he's gonna scout.
Yeah, he sees it just before the first Reaper pops out, and he will see that Reaper, so he also continues for sure that it is Reapers.
Unarra Hobo Bobo. He got caught.
Yeah, pulling the SCVs to help with the defense.
Yeah, gets some of these Reapers with some damage, and a fresh Reaper comes in for Winter as well. Oh, it looks like Winter wins the Reaper Wars, at least for now. Does lose a couple of SCVs, but that's a small price to pay for, you know, defending against this kind of proxy. Starts construction of the command center on the high ground. There's a Hellion on the way.
But there are more Reapers coming, and this one has not healed yet, and the barracks are currently building an add-on, so there are no reinforcements. The Hellion is about to pop out, so that will help, but SCVs have to be forced off the line. Beautiful explosion.
But that does mean that Hobo Bobo has to back away. I think you need something like 5 Reapers can really deal easily with a Hellion, but 2? Nah, right.
And now with that add-on finish, Winter going for double Reapers of the reactor.
Oh, don't get those Reapers lined up for the fire. Oh, second not Reaper. Second Hellion comes out for Winter, and the 2 Reapers are on the way as well. Hobo Bobo is getting a Cyclone at home and a command center. This is the first expansion for Hobo Bobo, so Winter is quite ahead in terms of. Actually, no. No, it's not. They're both pretty much at the same time.
Yeah, they're pretty much at the same time.
I thought for a second Winter's command center is already turning into a planetary. Yeah, the other one.
Orbital.
Orbital. So
it would be pretty fun if he turned it into a planetary to fight the Reapers.
Right here in the middle of the base.
Yes. You know, just a big cannon.
I mean, it is a defensive building, right?
Yeah.
It's defending your production. Pretty good.
I'm sure you thermal
See,
would make
this
it
is when you use your barracks as a scout, when the enemy has Hellions and Reapers, not when they have Marines.
True.
When they have Marines, it's kind of useless.
Oh, he's gonna block the command center too.
But our Marines coming out for Winter. Oh, but they do get caught out. There's even a Cyclone to get some lock-ons as well. Yeah, and the barracks is not going to be... Well, it's going to be a delay, so it delays Winter from moving out, so that it does win its life. It redeems its the tactic, basically. Is what I'm trying to say. So it's a worthwhile sacrifice. Winter does get interference matrix for the Raven, and a second Raven on the way as well. Hobo Bobo does not have Ravens, only now getting a starport.
Yeah, just got the medivac out
it's the
of
second?
it.
No. That's the second one.
Yeah, it's the second starport. I guess wants to start on those Vikings early. Ooh, but
Okay,
Winter
that's
is
one way
not
to catch up.
aware. Winter is not aware of the drop coming.
Does
And
have
it's moving
Marines out there? No, they're not. No. Hobo Bobo. This is not a big drop though.
No.
It's 3 Reapers and 2 Marines, but with nothing to defend. This is very dangerous.
Yeah, Winter actually goes back. He was about to move out for an attack, but goes back to defend his base. So, I mean, it might have not killed a lot of SCVs, only 3, but a lot of lost a lot of lost mining time, and turns the entire army around to buying some time for Hobo Bobo to set up.
But Hobo Bobo thinks, oh, the army is coming, I should back away. Instead, if Hobo Bobo stayed with that medivac over there, he could have gotten way more damage. I guess he figured Winter is coming to defend, but no, Winter is going to attack. Interference matrix on the tanks.
Yeah, the Vikings
and some
actually
auto-throwers to
land
defend the Ravens.
Yeah, the Vikings like because there's actually no Vikings to fight. There's just the Ravens. There are quite a few Marines in this army too. But is there enough here for Winter? I don't think so.
No, there were more tanks sieged at the back and they weren't interfered with. So Winter has to back away. Does kill 12 SCVs though and a whole handful of army units. Doesn't kill any of the tanks though.
Yeah,
That's a
somehow
big
all
win
the
for
tanks
Hobo Bobo.
survived.
Well, they were interfered with, so they weren't really a priority, I think. Not as much as the Vikings.
I guess so.
But with the Ravens still alive, you know, it's good. It's a great utility unit for Winter to have, 2 of them. And they're backing up energy. There's more interference matrix in the future.
Yeah, and that will be needed because Hobo Bobo is now moving out with those tanks, with the Reapers as well.
Oh, the tanks are sieged on the low ground. They're already quite low on health, but Winter doesn't really have enough to engage this army. Look at the army supply right now.
Yeah,
Winter does not have
Winter
enough
also
at
lost the
all.
Cyclone, which would be very helpful fighting this Liberator.
And the Liberator can siege upon the tanks with nothing to really threaten it.
The Ravens will try to disable, maybe? No, they're going for the tanks. Oh, but the Ravens are going down!
I don't think Winter has enough here with the tanks of Hobo Bobo left at the back. Hobo Bobo does not go down without a point on the board. We have ourselves a series, boys.
Yes, indeed.
This is, like we always say this, I think, but in a best of 5, you have to have more tricks up your sleeve. It's a different series than if you're used to best of 3s or ladder games. Best of 5s can catch you very off guard. You know, like, okay, I've done my things, I won my games. Oh no, I still have to win another game. But I'm out of tricks. No. Oh no.
I mean, we did get
Torches
different builds
is going to be the next
in
thing.
every map so far.
Yeah. Yep. So Torches is going to be the next map. There's also less maps that you don't like that you can avoid. Because out of 5 games, you're bound to run into that one map that you really, really hate, right? Or that you always ban, you always veto on ladder, so you don't even know how to play it.
Yeah, it's definitely more likely to happen, so... Yeah.
Okay, no, both our players are not ready. Bobo is asking for another second.
I mean, don't forget to stretch. It's important to stretch.
Just to say that I am stretching my back now because I have like a kink in my back, a crink. What did you say? In my back? Crink? I think crink is what that's when I have like this like, you know, like knot in your back that you want to massage and stretch out and like, this hurts. Why is everything hurt? I was about to say, back in my days, things didn't hurt, but then that didn't happen. My back was always bugging me, even when I was young. All right, both players are ready. Let's get into game number 4.
If we have everybody ready.
Yep. No, Blackberry Jet thinking that this was Winter SC2. Yes, that was one of the winters we were talking about.
One of the winters, yes.
One of the winters. This is a different winter. It's another winter.
I mean, it's not as bad as Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix is the...
Phoenix is probably the most popular name.
I was about to say Phoenix is the worst, but then I was like, wait a minute, I'm offending like 50 people.
Yeah.
There's like 50 people called Phoenix, some variation of Phoenix. Half of them are in our clan.
I mean... No, actually there are more now.
Alright.
You can't even say that half of them are in our clan, because we now have Cost Phoenix, for example. Another Phoenix.
Yes. Young Phoenix, old Phoenix, budget Phoenix. Winter Phoenix.
Oh,
Summer
no.
Phoenix.
Somebody's gonna come to our tournament with the name Winter Phoenix. I'm calling it now.
Phoenix Pants.
Phoenix. Oh, no.
Hobo Phoenix.
Oh good. Is that our April Fool's tournament? We just turned all the names on the bracket.
Yes. Yes. Anyway, speaking of phoenixes, we are on Torches, where everything is burning, in the northeast corner of the map, and also on the left side of the map, the Durax proxy, it is our yellow Terran representing the Void. Give it up for Winter.
And on the bottom side of the map, we have our blue Terran player representing himself. It is Hobo Bobo. And yeah, he's about to
Okay.
get proxied.
Okay.
You're gonna proxy me. I will show you how to
I'm
proxy.
gonna proxy.
And this is a
You dare
free
proxy
Rax, I
me,
think.
witch! I was there when the proxies were written.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
free
boy.
Rax Reaper.
Oh yeah.
And Hobo is none the wiser.
Oh, and Hobo going for a quick expand. Oh no. Arnar.
And this will be
Okay.
tricky to defend. I mean, to be fair, Winter also has nothing in his base, so you know that's also something to be concerned about. But yeah, this may be very tricky. Hold on, I want to see where.
Let's see. Fobo actually, Fobo is known for scouting around, right? They're both good for scouting proxies.
Have to see
Let's
where
see if
this
this
Reaper
is going
goes.
to be found. There are 2 Reapers out already, and they're gonna get Funarad.
Yeah, he sees the Reapers. He knows what's happening. I mean, he has to know, like, there should not be 2 Reapers out there on the map at this point.
Yeah. Okay, the boys are being pulled. Hobo knows he has to survive this little onslaught with these Reapers because they are only going to get multiplied. Winter jumps deep in to try and kill this Reaper. There we go. That one dies. And he has to keep these alive, or at least... Ooh, Don dies. More are on the way though. One is already in the low ground, joining this fight. There are Marines and
There's
a
one
Helion
Marine.
on the way for Hobo
2
Bobo.
Marines.
One Marine. Is this gonna be enough? I don't think so. As long as Winter kites pretty well here. I said that. It's just as I said that, he loses one of the Reapers. So it really is a caster curse. But now the Helion goes down. GG is called! And with a wonderful 3 racks proxy Reaper, Winter has come, has saw, and won.
Congratulations to Winter, very nice. I mean, I did find it very funny that after Hobo Bobo did proxy, he was like, you know what, I can proxy too. And that he did.
Very nicely done, very cheeky. Wonderful work by Hobo Bobo as well. Those were
Yes.
very close games there.
Yeah, this
I
was
love
by no
that.
means one-sided. Very nice games.
Ooh. Winter is like, let's go! Winter is saying that Torches is kind of bad for Proxy Reapers.
I mean, it's probably not an ideal map for it, but it did work out.
It worked out. I mean, mostly because Hobo Bobo went for a pretty greedy opening and wasn't super suspicious. And even though he caught the Reapers coming in, it was still a little bit too late. And with great control by Winter, he managed to snowball the amount of Reapers that he has there and win the game. Very nicely done.
Yeah, very nicely done there by Winter. And again, some crazy TVT, some close games, particularly the mech game up to a base trade. Very interesting playstyles there.
Oh, Winter is saying in chat, played no proxies the entire series just for this. See? I told you gotta have that one extra trick up your sleeves in a best of 5. It's yeah.
Yeah, like
That helps.
you give them the sense of safety. They're like, oh, they're not proxying. They're just gonna play a macro game, and then they just do it.
Yeah. oh, I'm gonna go factory before command center. Ooh, I'm cheeky. Like, no, 3 racks Reaper. Get wrecked.
Winter also complimenting the 1x proxy that Hobo Bobo did. So yeah, both our players do respect each
Yeah, very
other's
good.
game, to put it that way.
Yeah, mucho respecto.
So-
And that's it. That's it. That was the grand final. Winter winning 3-1. We have ourselves a new Duckling Open champion.
Yes, I don't even think he has been in the finals yet.
He was a finalist. I don't think he won.
Okay.
No, he wasn't finalist. He was a semi-finalist, I think.
Oh no. I was
What?
saying it was a win-win situation for Winter.
Ah! You need Winter versus Kerwin. Who's going to win? The win. The win. It's going to be another TVT. All right. That was a wonderful tournament. What time is it? We are a little over 3 hours in. It's nice to see we have a full bracket here today. That was good to see. I'm tired of double elimination brackets. They're long. And yeah, so some wonderful players here today. Some one-sided series, but happily the ones we streamed, the one we casted, were pretty dynamic and pretty close. At least most of the games.
Yeah.
So that's always nice to see.
Yeah, very nice games. I mean, I said it almost every week, but every 2 weeks, every tournament. Let's put it that way. But like
every tournament,
we see some really nice games from these players, and again, it's nice to see some regulars, improving over time, as well as new players joining. So yeah, definitely some interesting games that we have seen, and yeah, I hope they keep improving. But with that,
we're going to see them all in Masters 1 Open.
Yes, the Masters 1 Open will be, I believe, currently it's scheduled for 23rd of August. So, That's that. Meanwhile, our next tournament in less than 24 hours will be Sparkling Tuna Cup. And this is the 100th Sparkling Tuna Cup. So, we are celebrating 100 tunas tomorrow. So if you want to sign up, feel free. It's open to everybody. There are no limitations on MMR games and so forth. So anybody can play the tournament, and we doubled the prize pool for this edition because it's the 100th one. So make sure to check that out. Other than that, if you want to support our tournaments like this, like Duckling Open as well as Sparkling Tuna Cup and Masters 1 Open, then make sure to check out our Patreon. That is how we fund these tournaments. All of these prize pools are funded directly from Patreon. So if you have some money to spare, then check out the Patreon. And if you want to just support us for free, that's perfectly fine as well. Just just watching our streams is enough already to help us out. So if you want, you can help watch us here. We also add our VODs on YouTube, so you can also watch on YouTube. We also have socials. If you want to follow us on socials, we are on Twitter/X, we are on Facebook, on Instagram, on Mastodon, on Blue Sky. So really, anywhere you want to follow us, we should be there. And most importantly, our Discord. Our Discord is like the main hub of information, the main hub of our community. So if you want to see what we are up to, then Discord is the best place to do so. And yeah. Have I forgot anything? Seymour, what are you up to?
Yes.
What are you streaming?
I am streaming Factorio! The greatest game ever made. So getting into the late game of it, it's fantastic. I have a legendary mech armor. Oh. If it means anything to anyone, it's amazing. Going into late game designs. It's fantastic on twitch.tv/Steelmode. That's where I stream, and I should be streaming there in about 10 minutes or half an hour, depending on when I start.
Nice.
So yeah, twitch.tv/Steelmode, or you can find me on YouTube, Steelmode on YouTube. That's where I put my VODs if you want to catch that. What about you, Krupp?
Well, I typically just do stuff behind the scenes on CranKy Ducklings, but if you want to catch my streams, they're at 16 Squad Sanseki, both on Twitch and YouTube. Although usually they're not StarCraft, so keep that in mind. I'm also very tempted to start streaming my Final Fantasy PvP just to show to people how ridiculous it is, because I get extremely bad ping to NA and I'm still trying to play. And by
Are you rubber banding all over the place?
I'm not rubber banding, my enemy is, and that is a bit of a problem. You know, when you're playing at 14,000 ping, that is a bit of a problem. But yeah, that's been an interesting experience, I would say that. But anyway, yeah, if you're interested in the StarCraft content, it's all here on the CranKy Ducklings. And again, our next tournament will be tomorrow with the Sparking Tuna Cup. So of course, that will be casted by Light. We are here. By we I mean me and Steelmode. We are casting the amateur tournaments. So we will see you for Masters 1 Open, and Light will see you tomorrow for Sparking Tuna Cup. And with that, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.